Boys, the Merriam-Webster comes out with the word of the year. And this word, 2025, word of the year is slop.
Why so?
And it refers to AI junk. So all those creepy, weird AI videos that you've seen are the ones that have extra fingers and just the weird eyes. It's just AI slop. It's just the sloppy slop. What should we ask the pickle?
Will the future with 2026 hold grand things for all real human beings?
Ooh.
As your best friend, I think you should consider other ideas.
I didn't know the pickle was your best friend.
The pickle has spoken.
Alfred Lord Tennyson, friend of the show, if he wasn't dead, ring out the old, ring in the new, ring happy bells across the snow. The year is going, let him go. Ring out the false, ring in the true.
I love it.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Well, welcome everybody to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast.
Extraordinary.
Yes, it is, boys. Episode 154.
Wow.
Yes, and we are coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space here in beautiful. Settle down.
Settle down.
That's the one I meant to get.
Settle down. Beautiful downtown Renton, a little blustery, but we just had breakfast at Rain City Market.
Sure did.
That was delicious.
Oh, it was delicious. Yeah, I had a breakfast burrito.
Yes, and you got your
showstopper.
card punched.
Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, they got breakfast burrito frequent flyer program going on.
That's awesome, man. How can you get away from that?
Yeah, I mean, it was really a good deal.
Yeah.
That was a really good, because it's not a sandwich, I guess. Is a burrito considered a sandwich, Bud?
I would
No.
think so.
Yeah.
Sandwich is from the Earl of Sandwich.
No,
This is from the Earl of Burrito. Yeah.
But it was really good.
Nice. So, yeah, thanks, Kenny. Thanks, all the folks down there.
Third and Burnett.
Third and Burnett. Go get yourself some food. Boys, tonight's safe word is bless your heart. Aww, bless your heart. We need a little of that coming up into 2026, huh? That's because I read the ancient Greeks and Romans, they had an herb, and I'm going to pronounce this. It was called Silphium. Mike, you might know about this because you are a plant.
I dated a girl named Sophie.
Silky Sophie, they called it.
Yeah.
They used it way back in the ancient times as a seasoning, a perfume, an aphrodisiac, a contraceptive.
That's what I used.
medicine.
That's what I used my
can't
Sophia
find
for.
it. It was so heavily utilized and traded that it ended up going extinct.
Wow.
200 BC. So there's a bunch of references to it, but nobody really knows what it looks like, which is fascinating. So they don't know the identity of the true plant, but the modern heart symbol, bless your heart.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it.
You
Does
got
that look good? Bless your heart. The symbol for it was a heart shape. That's where we got the heart shape from it. And we don't know if that was like the shape of the leaf or
Right.
maybe some part of the plant had that shape.
They
on
have
it.
some plants, like the flower is a shape of a heart. You've seen that before.
Yeah,
But I don't know about that one because it's extinct.
it's extinct.
Yeah.
But they
geez.
used it for so many things, and they just didn't take care of.
I blame the pharmaceutical company.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we're taking it all.
all of it,
Patent.
all of it. So if you folks aren't feeling safe, just yell, "Bless your heart."
Bless your heart.
We'll stop this here program and check on you. And it's 2025. This is the last show of that
Wow.
year. And we're jumping right into 2026.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little review of 2025.
That's
Do we have to?
We kind of got to look back. It went fast, though.
yeah.
It did.
I'll give it that.
Yeah. I guess it did.
Yeah.
It went pretty fast. And then we're going to look at some predictions and some stuff for 2026, the upcoming New Year. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, but first, let's talk a few headlines as we end this year. Trump announced a $1,776 bonus for service members, which was a nice gesture. Unfortunately, the money had already been allocated out of their
Housing
relocation
allowance.
fund, their housing allowance funds. So it's like it wasn't really a bonus that he's given out; it's money that was already going to be going.
And
to
now
the-
it's taxable income.
now it's taxable income.
Jesus.
And you can't the executive branch isn't supposed to reappropriate what Congress has appropriated.
Yes.
That's not
No.
that's not in the rule book, dude.
No, it's not. But nobody's
Because
gonna
that
do
leads to
anything
just
about it.
madness.
Nobody's doing anything about it.
No, the House is really responsible for a lot of this.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. And why, if the executive branch is holding on to all that tariff money,
Yeah.
why don't they just use that
Why
money?
don't you just use what did he claim?
And why not
$2
put
trillion?
everybody back onto a health care that's going to lose the 25 million, the 7% of our population is going to lose their health care.
Yeah. So I did mine this year. And I have a weird thing. I have to go through the exchange to get to my health care.
You can't just re-up it or whatever.
Well, I can because they do. The healthcare company I've been with for a while just re-ups me every year. I can go back to the exchange, but just going from last year to this year, I was at I think $600 or maybe a little under $600, $582 or something per month just for
Whoa.
me.
Yeah. What? No, you were not.
Oh, yeah.
And it jumped to $778
Just for you.
just for me for next
That's
year.
not the family. That's not.
No, just me. So, I mean, my company reimburses me a certain amount of that, not all of
Yeah.
it, but a good certain amount of it because they're supposed to provide.
Are
some-
they going to
insurance.
increase the amount they give to you?
They are not because they put together an age bracket. So if you're in this age, we're going to reimburse you so much.
Gotcha.
This age, and I'm still in that same
You're
bracket.
you're so young.
So now I'm out of pocket another $170 something dollars
Yeah.
per month
Yeah, 40 something a week.
over the course
Yeah.
of the year.
But grocery prices are way down. Fuel prices are down. Electricity is
Yeah,
down.
everything's down.
No, wait, no, it's
beef
not.
prices.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, is that sarcasm?
That was, which I'm not great at.
Yeah.
But yes, for the record.
Yeah. So,
Well, that's great
I'm
news.
sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah.
It is what
I
it
don't know.
is.
And I know that healthcare is complicated. I get it, but it's not impossible.
no.
You know, we landed on the moon. You know what I mean? We can figure out how to get
So good,
healthcare.
yeah.
And a lot of other countries have a universal health care system.
Right.
Not just an insurance system, right? It's
health
weird.
care.
It's health care that's needed.
Right.
And the larger the pool, the better the outcomes and the less expensive it ends up being, right?
Yeah.
Because they've been dismantling the ACA since day one, right? And once they got rid of that the forced pay-in, which was weird and clumsy anyway, that just fucked up the pool.
Yeah.
right? Because now it says people with pre-existing conditions in there,
That in there,
right? So that totally throws it off any kind of fucking balance, right?
Yeah, but it also because right now we have to deal with an insurance person, and the doctor has to deal with an insurance person, and the hospital has to. They have to hire people to be in the doctor's office to do nothing but deal with the insurance company.
Yeah.
Why?
Yes. And
It's
they're not
stupid.
providing anything. They're just
No,
the middleman. It's weird.
they're just getting money.
Well, aren't you guys talking about socialism?
Yeah.
But not when it comes to bailing out big banks or stuff.
Yeah, jeez. But I mean, that's if I had trillions of extra tariff dollars that's our money. I would kind of, and let's just say it wasn't. Let's just say China went, okay, you win.
Yeah.
Here's $7 trillion.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you do that for the populace? Why wouldn't you? What's the reasoning behind not creating the most healthy citizenry you can have?
That's a very, very good question.
Yeah.
It's the best question ever.
Yeah.
And I think it's obvious. Isn't it obvious?
It isn't to me, because I think greed only takes it so far.
Oh, I'm not talking about greed.
Oh,
I'm not talking about greed. I'm just talking about sheer power over people. And I think that's where we're at. Is just
so
the
weird, man.
dream of being in control.
Yeah. And just being able to stand on somebody's neck.
Yeah.
Fucking weird,
It's
dude.
weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Yeah. And I think Trump's on target to add, or the U.S. is on target to add another $2.8 trillion to the
Just about
deficit.
$3 trillion. And then
Just this
don't
year.
forget, that's madness.
Yeah. So
That's
if
madness.
they're fiscally irresponsible with their money and they charge $5,000 per hammer and whatever other scam they've got going on to push money to another place into their own pockets, why are we paying taxes?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we all didn't pay taxes, I think we'd be show our might.
Yeah.
Right.
Just one.
Come after us.
Just one time.
Yeah. Just
one time.
Just don't do it.
Because I think we showed that with Target, and I'm not taking any credit for this, but when people get together and even just boycott companies or boycott products or whatever, it's been effective.
Yeah.
Right. And because now that is an immediate vote. Right. That's an immediate expression of our discontent or what we would like or whatever you want to direction it.
And the most
we got to increase that.
Yeah.
We have to increase that.
The best example of that most recently is with Jimmy Kimmel and
Great example.
And boycotting Apple Disney.
Just cutting it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that turned them around right away.
Yeah. Until it's all like 2 megacorps. You know what I mean? It's like you get your protein squeezings and your health care at the same building. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Welcome to buy and save.
Would you like your anal exam now or after you eat? You know, I don't know, dude.
Or maybe while you eat.
But the life, liberty, pursuit of happiness thing to me implies that we do work towards us.
Yeah.
The betterment of us, right? And that is the big us, right?
I agree, Mike.
Fuckity fuck.
Yeah.
Fuckity fuck. Well, we talked about this dude a couple of weeks ago, guys. I was searching for his name. I had his name on here. Larry Bouchard. He was the gentleman that posted after Charlie Kirk was killed. Where he said he
retired police, right?
Retired Tennessee law enforcement officer. He spent 37 days in jail awaiting trial to ultimately have the charges dropped.
Yes.
So now he's filed suit against the county. I think $2 million. 37 days. Because what he did was he posted after Charlie Kirk died, he reposted something Trump had said about a school shooting that happened a year before.
We just got to learn to get past. I'm paraphrasing, but something about we just have to learn to get past it.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you mean get past it?
Like these tragedies.
These tragedies.
Particularly, I think in the context was gun, gun murder tragedies.
Okay.
Right. So
Just have to get,
Yeah. That's sick.
we don't want action.
Yeah.
We don't even want a conversation.
we just got to get past it.
just
It's
gotta
an
get
everyday
past it.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
so weird. Well, it is.
right. But it's it's just part of life.
Yeah, we've had more than one mass shooting, which is 4 or more people, more than one per day in the United States.
Yeah.
What?
This year, more than one per day.
It's nuts. So this guy just reposted a news article that talked about Trump saying that and about a school shooting, and was arrested because he supposedly was threatening the local school district, which went by a completely different name in the news story. There's a bunch of other stuff, but it was just ridiculous. So this guy was just shut down for criticizing Trump, arrested, 37 days in county jail, awaiting a trial that would never come.
Jesus.
Even a judge signed off on like a $2 million bail or something
Yeah, dude,
crazy.
like he was a threat to the community,
he was
but
a
they were
threat?
trying to make him out to be a terrorist.
Yes.
Right. Which is I don't know, with no other evidence whatsoever.
So now he's turning around $2 million lawsuit. I hope he wins. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know how many of the people in that whole, from the department that arrested him, the prosecutors, et cetera, how many of them call themselves libertarians and believe that life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, liberty and justice, liberty,
Yeah.
don't count.
None.
Don't count when you can just snatch somebody for 37 days, dude, from their home. If I got snatched for 37 days, I would lose everything. If I can go to work for 37 days, I would lose everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And he talks about
really, if you want to turn me into a terrorist, that would be the way to do it.
Yeah, and this guy talks about missing the birth of like a grandchild and a wedding and some other stuff that he missed out on. Spending 37 days terrifies the fuck out of me.
Well, and that's the purpose.
Yeah,
that's the purpose. That's how you crush dissent, is by
fear.
Yes, you fuck up somebody bad enough for everybody else. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
Whoa.
Better not say anything bad.
Yeah, it's what they call a chilling effect, right?
Stop paying your taxes, people.
Yeah, yeah. And well, we talk about this every week because it keeps ringing true. Talk to your loved ones, your neighbors, people you don't know. Figure out where they are on something just like that.
Yeah.
Because one person doing it gets arrested.
Yeah.
Right? A city of them don't.
No. Yeah.
Right?
That's the masses.
Yeah. Even a church. I mean, how can you become a church?
With followers.
You know what I mean? Or just so you don't have to pay into the
file
system.
the
How do you become a tax-free entity?
Yeah.
Are there methods to do so? Perhaps.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? And I am one of the few human beings. I'm like, I don't bitch about paying taxes because I believe in services for those who cannot provide for themselves.
Of course.
Hallelujah. Let alone all the shared shit like streets.
Yeah.
And fire departments,
Schools.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Electrical.
Yes. All of the Commonwealth stuff. Yes. And that has to come from somewhere. Whether or not income tax is the best way to get that funding, that's a good conversation to have. Right? But man, for the war machine, the rise of fascism, just the absolute bigotry that we're paying into, are we going to do that? For how long are we going to do that? And how do we get out of doing that? Right?
Yeah, by acting together, by what you just said.
I can't think of any other way to do it.
Talking to your neighbors, talk to the people in the grocery line, find out who's aligned with you. And there's more people out there aligned with what you said, Mike, which is freedom and liberty than we think. They're just skewed in their minds potentially.
And I think we get bogged down in our emotions and the other and all that other kind of stuff because we get scared. And the minute we're scared, we're like, well, I'm not going to let them make me more, take what is mine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whoever the them of the
soup du jour is.
Right. But
Fear.
But yeah, action can help combat that. Sure. So.
Well, speaking of action,
Hey!
speaking of action, the Hunger Games are coming, folks. I don't know if you heard about this. I didn't really read too much about it, but supposedly there's a Patriot Games coming, and what Trump wants to do is get 2 athletes from every state, maybe every state and province, to come in and compete in games. Sort of like an Olympics, like an American Olympics, but only 2. I don't know if they're going to do the decathlon.
Do we get a
javelin throws? Maybe we get to hunt them. That would be kind of
Yeah. Public shooting.
Yeah.
I don't. But it's like, don't
2
Don't we have
immigrants
the
from every.
Olympics already?
This is just an American
Just be a
thing.
U.S. thing, like a U.S. games and collegiate games, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
We have enough sports, bro.
Yeah.
Do we need
I
to
mean,
invest
this
in a
is just-
whole nother fucking thing?
I know.
Really?
It's just another.
And it's not like this would be free. This is going to cost
Oh yeah, somebody.
money, right?
Yeah.
It's like, is that the best use?
Gotta-
Do we really need that at all?
Got to build the
Well,
stadium.
I mean, if they're trying to create a Hunger Games kind of
I know.
environment,
Yeah, get us-
then it's get us a little bit more afraid. They're coming for you next.
Yeah.
randomly
I
draw 2
volunteer.
names. We randomly drawing 2 names out of it.
Is Katniss going to be there, though?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm in.
I do have a Jennifer Lawrence crush. It's fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
Oh, and then we're doing a little distraction bombing right now of ISIS, which I thought was defeated in Nigeria. Because
Is it ISIS or Boko Haram or some kind of thing?
That's the claim.
Yeah.
But they're attacking Christians in Nigeria, which sucks. But we got to protect.
But I'm not sure that they are.
Yeah.
And can we at least be shown some evidence of these claims? Just like with the boats. You know, nobody's really mad at law enforcement when we see that law enforcement
Yes.
right, and that counts for international law, etc. But when we are led to be suspicious through shady shit, right? It's like, and where's Congress in all of this?
Just
Where's the
nowhere.
House in any of this?
Nowhere. Just nowhere.
Are we going to pull back? I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't. Just the ability for the executive branch to do whatever the fuck they want. It's not okay.
Whatever. Just
That's not okay, including
blank check, whatever. Just
I mean, is
do
that
it.
11,000 miles away? How far away is Nigeria? It's a long ways,
It's a
dude.
long way away.
Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj showed up to that Turning Point
Yeah.
USA thing and interviewed
what the fuck is that?
Erica Kirk,
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk's widow, who has been on just a whirlwind of a morning tour. Fireworks
Yeah.
and glitter pants and
I mean, you could not write something like this.
madness. But Nikki, she was trying to use her superstardom to work with Donald Trump on this Nigerian Christian issue. She's teamed up, I guess, with the UN ambassador, Mike Waltz, on trying to come up with a
This has
solution.
been a subject for you.
Yeah, so I don't know what
and whether or not she's correct, we don't know.
Yeah.
Because there's been no evidence produced.
at all
Right? At
about
all.
it.
At all.
Yeah.
And I was mad when we were doing this in Kosovo. I was mad when we were doing this in Africa during the Obama administration, et cetera. It's not okay, dude. This is not, it's not okay. And Nicki Minaj, remember, is an illegal immigrant.
She's well, say that again.
No, she didn't immigrate to the United States
Oh.
legally. No.
I didn't know that.
I'll bet you $1 that they were leveraging that against her.
Oh.
Yo, I'll bet you $1.
Well, I think she's also faced with some kind of assault charges in London, England, and she's having to sell her like $20 million mansion to pay a penalty for her and her husband assaulting a security guard, I think in the UK.
geez,
Yeah, I think
I don't
you're
know enough about it, but
I know that he's got some charges against him, I believe, for
Yeah, no, I think he's
child abuse, is
yes.
pedophilia.
oh, geez.
Yeah, he can't. He
So
can't.
needing that
He can't
partner,
vote
maybe.
because he can't go to a school. Oh man,
That's gross.
Yeah, no
What
matter
the
what it
fuck?
is, it
Yeah.
just lets us know that everybody's compromised.
Yeah.
That- yeah.
Everyone
and,
is
and if
compromised.
even the worst of us, which have got to be child rapists, right? That's on the top 5 worst possible humans,
Right.
are welcomed into the Big Brother party.
Yeah.
if you sell out enough,
Right.
And that's the whole Epstein whatever category of echelon that is, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a roadmap.
It's a trip, dude.
It's the
It's a
roadmap.
trip. It's and I don't know. It's bizarre to me that they're not ostracized like any other society throughout human history would have done, right?
Well, that's probably the most powerful thing to get control over different, sects of life, right? Not even sex. What I mean by that is like science and education and healthcare. You compromise the people at the top that then have the control on the boards of directors that then dictate what's pushed out to the public. If you get those guys all corrupted, they're pawns.
Yeah.
Right. That's why it feels like Benjamin Netanyahu and that whole regime in Israel is basically understands that, and they have like congressmen and people here in the United States that are in their pockets, as well as other forms of
and not just compromise through bribery or whatever, but compromise through these type of exploitive things. Yeah, it's
and you look
totally
at the
possible.
you look at the P Diddy thing.
Yeah.
The P Diddy thing's just the avenue, one aspect probably of the bigger picture of coercive control that Hollywood, people that control Hollywood have over the people that want to come in. If you don't want to play the game and you don't want to sign this contract for the devil, that's what basically making a deal with the devil, I think, is to get yourself in a position where you have so much stardom in your eyes and you will do anything to become a star. They got you. Then they go put you on drugs in Diddy's bed and rub you up with some oil and get you high and
Get it on tape.
and then take video of you. And if that's what was going on at Epstein's Island, and you have that list of the Prince of Wales and the, congressmen and TV and movie producers and famous actors.
and the huge financial marketeers or whatever you call them.
Yeah. Heads-
It is.
heads
Bananas.
of
But how much of them
Berkeleys
were
and shit.
compromised against their will, and how many of them are really these weird predators? Yeah.
Does it matter?
Well, one, if somebody drugs you, if Harvey Weinstein drugged me in my coffee, or Bill Cosby or whatever the fuck,
Right.
that is different, and took photos of me, that's different than me going to Epstein Island and engaging consciously in
Of
these
course.
terrible things, right?
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is that
The end result's not
the
necessarily
end
different.
result,
Yes.
and I believe that if you had any balls and you had any sort of courage, you'd take one for the team.
Yeah.
I think the Me Too movement was an example of that, where the Me Too movement, one person spoke up, then another one spoke up, and it gave room for everybody else to speak up. So not unlike our idea of not paying taxes to send a message to people, or not paying our subscription to Apple or Disney, we can do the same thing as a group of people that have been hijacked or compromised, and say, hey, you know what, we need to all stand up and take one for the team. But I'm sure they're going to murder your family, right?
They're or the threat's very real.
The threat's very real, right?
Yeah.
So,
But they can't murder everybody's family.
that's correct.
That's kind of the thing. And
Right.
overall, if they weren't a vast minority of us, these type of psycho predators, then our species will not still exist.
Right.
Right. So in the end, we know that they are in the
Minority.
They're the aberration. Yeah, by
right.
far the minority. They're the freakazoids, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a trip. But no, I think, and I don't have a beef with Nicki Minaj, but I don't think she's being honest and truthful
Genuine
about this.
to
I
it.
think she's scripted and just hopping on board this bandwagon because she thinks it's going to allow her to stay in the United States.
I mean,
and
it
B,
worked for guys like Russell Brand, who, was starting to get accused of sexual misconduct.
Still is.
And still is. More people are coming out. But all of a sudden, he's like, oh, no, I'm being persecuted because I'm a right-wing Christian now.
Oh, my God.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because that's an easy place to escape into, because that has been for quite some time in America that the Christians are being persecuted somehow.
And they give you cover. They're going to give you cover.
Evidently, but they've been doing that our whole lives, dude. Remember the televangelists and all that shit? It's like, who got caught red-handed?
Right.
Being gross and shit. It's like not necessarily as gross as these guys necessarily.
I have sinned
Yeah,
against
dude.
you,
But just
God.
lie after lie after lie, and they're like, okie dokie.
Yeah.
Yeah, brush it under the and just put it in the back
because you're an
page.
economic engine.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the trouble, with being blinded by money. That's right, because that just all of a sudden supersedes everything else. Really,
Right.
You
Well,
know
they don't
what I
want to
mean?
lose their. They don't want to lose their stardom. They don't want to lose their power. They don't want to lose their control. They don't want to lose their planes, their helicopters, and their swimming pools, and their boats, and their fucking little kiddie parties that they go to.
Yeah, man.
But Russia will take you.
Yeah, evidently Russia will take you under their thumb now and then throw you out a window when you no longer serve a purpose.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. Are we going to talk about the general that got blown to bits?
I don't know.
Oh, in Moscow.
Oh, geez.
So, and then Ukraine didn't claim it, but they're saying Ukraine did it. But also, just like a week ago, another Russian oligarch fell out a window.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's like, and that's the future these guys want for us.
Yeah. Don't go near a window and don't eat the soup. I mean, seriously, if you're in Russia, fucking stay away from windows. Don't eat the
Have
soup.
you ever seen the dinner table that Vladimir Putin has?
no.
It's like 50 fucking feet long. And the dude who's visiting is way the fuck at the other end, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody even comes within a circle of that guy.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the future these guys want.
Yeah.
Is where you cannot trust anyone.
Right, because you're doing some horrible
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Man, that's not progress.
Guys, we're onto something.
Yeah, that's not what we mean when we say we want to build a larger table. We want to include.
We want to
keep it Yeah, my favorite meme of the week, just one last thing on Nicki Minaj, was a picture of like a couple of white guys with headphones on, and they're kind of doing like this, and it's conservatives listening to Nicki Minaj for the first time.
Yeah. Is she just going to suddenly turn over and leave and just do like, I waited for you until we were married? These weird pseudo Christian ballads. You know what I mean? Like,
I was pure.
she's all like, I'm going to pee on you. She's fucking dirty, right? That's great. Fuck, she can get to make whatever song she wants,
I'm
man.
fine with that.
But don't sell out.
Yeah.
You fucking poser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck.
Oh man! Speaking of the Epstein, Jeff, I don't know if you guys noticed this. So the DOJ started releasing heavily redacted stuff, and they're going against Congress.
The law, you mean?
The law,
Yeah.
by only releasing a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there.
And the only thing that was supposed to be redacted were victims' names.
Right.
Victims' names.
Victims' names, nobody else.
Yeah.
But some of the redactions, I guess, if you took it like the Adobe file and got it in your computer and like copied and pasted it into like Word, the redactions would go away.
What?
Yeah. It's not that they would go away. It's just that the on the computer where they were redacted, I guess you can put some black out there, but the actual
Document is underneath that stuff?
fundamental lettering that's supposed to be there is still there.
Yeah.
Right? It's not. So they redacted
They didn't
it.
erase it. They
Yeah.
just put a block over it, right?
Yeah, with like a Corel or Word or
Yeah, so you could
whatever.
go into Photoshop and you could take the black away. You could go into some of them. You could just put it in a
These
in
are
a
not serious
document.
people. They're not. Even
Yeah.
in thetheir evil and lies and manipulations, they're dumb.
They're just
They're
dumb.
fucking dummies, dude.
It's just
They're
dumb.
dummies. The Barry Weiss or whatever, who cut the story about CCOT. You know what I mean? It's like, and then and then Stephen Miller's, they should all be fired. All those producers who've rebelled and all this kind of shit. It's like, no, this dumb motherfucker doesn't know her job. Doesn't know how to actually run a news station and know all the nuts and bolts of it. Failed upwards through wealth, right? And selling out, right? But doesn't actually know the job. Huh, that sounds like, how come DEI is great for wealthy people?
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it sounds like Pam Bondi.
Yeah. No, exactly.
And
And
Exactly
hex up
what
the
it is.
whole
Hex
kit and
up
caboodle.
and- yeah. The
Marco
whole
Rubio's
cabinet.
the capable one? What? What?
Little Marco?
Oh my God, man! It's like, and it is, and we've seen this, and all through the history of Harvard, etc. The wealthy people whose families throw money at it, they get to go.
They get to go.
They don't have to qualify.
No, they
So
don't.
they've always been for this kind of like promotion, right? But just not when it benefited us.
Right.
Yeah. In another
Depressing story.
well, just the news that the apocalypse is nigh,
Oh,
right? Jim Beam is going to close down. They're going to halt production of one of their main Kentucky distilleries for at least a year. It's one of the ones, they're one of the largest makers of bourbon, but the Trump's tariffs and then slumping sales is what is being called the cause. Canada is not buying American liquor because of all the tariff stuff. They have 2 other distilleries down there in Tennessee land, but they're going to get, and this one I think is like the showcase distillery, but they have a bigger one. But this is like,
But still, it's more cost effective to shut it down.
shut
as
it
opposed to,
down
like,
for a year.
slow down production at all 3 or something.
I don't know. But they say that the industry is pulled back by more than 55 million proof gallons, or more than 28% through August. It's the lowest production they've had since 2018. So
I wonder what was happening in 2018.
I don't know either.
Because that was pre-COVID.
That's pre-COVID.
And it seemed like things were going pretty well in 2018, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the employees? How many employees are out of work?
I
Did you
don't
find
know
out?
exactly how many on that site.
Okay.
But yeah.
Jeez, when's the last time we had some Jim Beam? It's been a minute.
Thursday.
Mila Kunis sold me on one of the Jim Beams. We saw a commercial. I was like, let's go try that.
Jeez, all right.
I'd buy anything.
But that was
she
like
said.
it was like 2 or 3 years ago. But geez,
Yeah, I'm not anti-bourbon. It just doesn't usually come up for me. I
Yeah.
don't think about it.
I'm not anti-Kunis either.
No, by no means. And if she was, oh yes, yes.
I'd buy a bottle of Jim Beam directly from her.
From her, yes.
Because it's a sweeter whiskey, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And she's a sweeter girl.
Yes, I mean you guys are onto something.
Brilliant marketing.
And also Jack in the Box, who I have a past relationship with,
Me too.
said it's going to close 150 to 200 underperforming restaurants over the next couple of years. 80 to 120 of those are supposed to end by the end of 2025.
Whoa.
So already. So, and they also at one point bought, we don't have it up here, but the Del Tacos, I think is maybe a Southwest kind of a Taco Bell kind of a similar knockoff thing. They're going to reassess that investment and decide whether or not to reorganize that, maybe close some of those stores, maybe figure out what to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, Jack in the Box?
Jack in the Box is closing.
Are these a franchise or are those all?
Probably a mix.
Oh, okay.
I
probably,
think those are all mixes of franchises.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of work for Jack in the Box. I knew the
A taster?
yes, a taster. We used to do, especially their regional office here in Renton. I don't know if it's still in Renton because it's been probably 15 years since
Was
I
that
did
Taco
the work.
Time?
No,
Jack in the Box?
Jack in the Box is their regional Western Washington office. Was located over on the other side by Jimmy Max. And all
Oh,
that
did
over
not
there.
know that.
I did.
Yeah, it's not a big. There's no big signage or anything.
No.
It's just a nondescript office building. But I knew that she's no longer the person, but she was the IT manager for Jack in the Box, and so did a lot of work for her.
Oh, sure.
Few of the restaurants, but mostly at the regional office. Recabled a bunch of stuff back in the day. Did a bunch of stuff, but yeah, Jack in the Box.
Did you meet Jack?
Yeah.
Was he
Get
there?
Jack on the
He was
phone.
wearing a tie. Yeah.
How do you see it?
Oh, I thought that was his head.
Yeah. Do you remember Jack in the Box had that E. coli thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad
Nobody-
got it.
Oh,
Did he really?
bummer.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh,
What year was that?
yeah.
Was that early 90s?
No, I believe it was more late 80s.
Late 80s?
Yeah, I think it was late 80s because I
It
was
was
still living at
devastating.
home. I think when it happened, and he had gone to the one that was by the airport out on Pack Highway. By 180th, and I remember him having to go get a shot. I got a shot in his ass, and he was, within that time frame of eating there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I do remember that. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, E. coli can kill a person.
Ugh.
Sure.
Yeah,
How
Mary's
many-
mom got it from Odwalla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember that?
I do.
Just about the same
Yes,
time period, I think.
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, because we all have lots of E. coli, and it's really good below the equator.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? It's one of the essential.
It's when it gets to your brain that thing.
Yeah, you
go-
can't go from this end in.
No.
It's got to stay at that end, the southern end.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right. Yeah, and a bunch of kids died.
Oh,
perished
bummer.
because
That's
of
awful.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of kids died.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Audi atrocity where never mind, that's not even a thing.
No.
Geez, I remember Jack in the Box had a 2 cheeseburgers for $1 deal one time, and my brother and Dylan Bigelow and I somehow scrounged up like $20,
Oh.
and we went up and got like 40
No.
Jack in the Box cheeseburgers.
What a deal.
Just sat
What a
there and
deal.
we
Oh, yeah.
plowed through
Pounded.
most of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
We had like 5 left, took them home.
Yeah.
And, hey, Dad, do you want? And he's like, was this some kind of trick?
Yeah.
What is this, a joke?
Giving it?
Yeah.
And we explained it to him. And he goes, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Who did you feed? Did you bring him back for the neighborhood?
No, we went up. We thought it was funny to
Yeah.
get that many cheeseburgers. And
Yeah.
they came out a
I'll
bunch of
take
boxes.
40 cheeseburgers. That's awesome.
It was nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, the fries were probably $1.49.
Right.
Yeah.
No fries. Thank
You know what? Something comes up to mind when you think of 149 underperforming stores. Of course, it's not just in Washington; it's probably nationwide. But what are they going to do with that property? What are those spaces going to go into?
Yeah.
What do you think they would be good for?
Right.
What would those little tiny little boxes be good for?
Taco time.
Well, they've got restrooms, they've got lots of electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
It's like,
totally set
You know
up.
what I mean? For
Yeah.
a lot of stuff, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, that's a fair question, right? The public kitchens,
Sure.
right? It's a full commissary. It's
Yeah.
I don't know, but who owns that land?
Oh, that's a good idea. You can make it into a public commissary.
Yeah, you got a commissary. Yeah.
Yeah. And you just have people.
With a full
share-
grill, fire suppression,
All
blah, blah, blah,
that.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And probably a drive-through for whatever benefit that is. Yeah.
Oh, that's a well.
Yeah.
COVID taught us anything. The places that did well were
Yeah,
places
drive-throughs,
with
yeah.
drive-throughs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we almost thought about at the Whistle Stop doing that in the alley. Like we're just going to
Sure.
put a hole through the side of the building and make that happen, or
Yeah.
open that window at least that's
Yeah.
over there, and do food out of the side.
Yeah, no, drive-throughs are depressingly successful.
Convenient, yes. I don't want to see people. I don't want to communicate with my fellow man.
I don't want
Least
leave
amount
my
as
vehicle.
possible.
Oh, yeah. Stay in my own smell.
Well, speaking of failing and vehicles, Elon Musk is using one of the oldest tricks in the book, robbing Peter to pay Paul. His Cybertruck is, we all know, a major flop. Maybe one of the biggest flops in automotive history.
I would say
Well, there's the Edsel.
Yeah, but the
Yes.
Edsel didn't have to have its own factory to make the steel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And all this other stuff. But Edsel was a really good car.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
GM
but all
GM
the
didn't like 'em.
infrastructure costs that he had put in, or not he, but the company put into to making this truck, he's never, ever, ever going to recoup that.
No.
But this will also show us, how are the laws written? Are they going to be harmed by this really bad calculation? That's because businesses make bad calculations all the time. Right? Are they this huge company with so many interconnected with the people who can keep them out of trouble?
Yeah.
Well,
Right?
glad you brought that up because SpaceX is purchasing Cybertrucks. They've already bought like 1,000 of them, which are parked outside the SpaceX headquarters, but they're planning on probably buying a lot more, which basically falsifies, the SpaceX gets the expense write-off and Tesla gets the sales.
Yeah, it's the rules that are the problem right now. Right. And he just got a $700 billion pay package.
Yes.
Why doesn't he just buy them all?
Yes, just buy them all. Give them away. Give them away to
So
your
proud of this
friends
product,
and
bro.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, had he not like saluted like a guy from some past atrocity that happened at the GOP?
Yep. That's exactly what did it. 100%. And just his general bad behavior.
Yeah.
Right. Not in the dingbatty stuff. People just go, oh, he's a genius.
Yeah.
The ketamine fry outs that we watched him do, playing with spoons and shit.
Right.
Oh, he's a genius.
Yeah.
To be discussed. But how, and this shows the trouble with that business model. It's like, how come the board of directors continue to give him more?
Yes.
Yeah.
He keeps failing and fucking up their company, and they're giving him more.
Contract.
Man, where else is he gonna go? Nobody's gonna hire that guy. He's a fucking ding dong and a Nazi.
Yeah. He might be hired to run some diamond mine.
Man, it's like, and then that's the thing that bothers me with nepotism or whatever you want to call it. People who are born wealthy and actually aren't that good with it.
Right.
Right? Although he has obviously built this huge empire of wealth.
Yeah.
But mostly from just being aggressive and having the ability to trick state power into rewriting the rules to allow him to do this aggressive behavior.
Right.
Right? It's not through genius. It's not through all of this other marketing and all this kind of stuff. It's like without the carbon tax buys, Tesla would have folded.
Yeah.
Right? Without the infrastructure of us putting those charging stations in, Tesla would have failed.
Yeah.
Right? And he does not want to share that with anyone.
No.
Even though it was our monies that allowed for this ascension to happen.
Yeah.
Man.
He suffers from the same thing that our current political system suffers from, which is not giving a fuck about anybody else but himself.
Yeah. Which just doesn't bode well for a human.
No, but if you've got the ability to build bunkers in the ground and,
then I guess,
protect yourself from any nuclear blast or the Armageddon that we've been fed all over the years in the movies. And, we're all in a state of fear based on what we've been fed prior to the fact that, this current situation is more like World War III than anything we've ever come close to. And it's happening right now, right in front of our eyes. And people are being just slaughtered in front of us. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the power structure. So rise up, people.
Yeah.
Don't pay taxes.
Yeah. And grow some food.
Grow some food.
The stuff we talk about can all kind of fit together.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's just independence from these, not just disastrous, but I would say cancerous systems. How our systems have been perverted into being cancerous for the vast majority of us, if not all of us, really, in the long run, because it's still radioactive air is radioactive. Polluted air is still polluted, right? Polluted oceans are still polluted.
Right.
It's not like nobody's getting out of that unless they're going to be in their bunker just eating protein squeezes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's the future?
That's the future.
The envision? Really?
Yeah.
He's got a DVD player. He's got a nice collection of DVDs.
I'm watching Nicki Minaj videos. Oh, man. I don't know. It's weird.
Speaking of watching videos, boys, the most streamed song of this century is a classic rock song. 2.6 billion streams and 1.8 billion views.
What?
Galileo.
Oh,
Galileo Figaro.
Wow.
Bohemian Rhapsody from 1975's The Night at the Opera is the biggest, the rock song, most streamed song of the century.
Wow.
Which good for them.
Oh, yeah, no, that's incredible. What was it? 2.6
billion streams
Wow.
worldwide and 1.8 billion views worldwide.
Which is second only to our Town Podcast
I would think so.
Extraordinaire.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Our Christmas special.
Yes.
Which you can still listen to. It has not been pulled from.
Grab it now.
Yes, go listen to the Christmas special.
I'm very proud of it. Yes, so good for them, man.
that's incredible.
Still killing it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
50 years. What has it been? 50?
75. Yeah.
Jesus.
Ouch. Yeah, and that was probably of the first 3 records I ever got.
That was 75.
Yeah, geez. Yeah, Night at the Opera's got a bunch of really good stuff on it. You're my best friend that I ever had. Been with you such a long time. That's on there. Prophet Song's on there.
Yeah.
It's a really good record.
How about Fat Bottom Girls?
No, but that's
Okay.
That's on my funeral song list.
Song list.
Oh
Nice,
yeah, for
nice,
sure.
nice,
I was going to say that was weird. And thank you, Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah, Jeff and I will be twerking to that song on your
Yes, please.
Charles will roll up with his boombox above his head.
Oh, and speaking of music, Dolly Parton.
Friend of the
She
show.
has named her favorite song of all time. Now, Dolly Parton's no stranger to music. She's been doing this for 60 plus years in the music industry.
Wow.
Distinguished songwriter in her own right.
Oh, yeah, and just beloved American.
Did she just go for it and just say, 9 to 5?
Fat Bottom Girl.
It wasn't her song. I guess it was her favorite song that wasn't hers.
Oh,
It's qualified.
Jolene?
That was not hers.
yeah, that is hers. Yeah. So,
The song. Sometimes when we touch, honesty's too
Is that Air Supply?
much.
Who is that?
I have to close my eyes and cry.
Wow.
Dan Hill. I think
Hill?
Is that a one-hit song, or-
1978 or 9 or something.
jeez.
Dan Hill.
Dan Hill. It's good stuff,
Dolly,
man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good
there
on
you go.
Dolly. I mean, she's, and
And that's the cool thing about music is you never know how it might hit somebody.
yeah.
Really though,
I know.
sometimes when we touch. Is that like the perfect
Yeah,
song?
her
I don't know.
second favorite was
Come on.
Breaking the Law. No, Rob
Some
Halford
praise.
has definitely
yeah.
a thing for her, but
Oh, nice.
Does
I
he
see.
really?
yeah, I don't know if you watched when she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Rob Halford comes out, and they're like, I think everybody's out there singing, and he's just like, oh my God, it's Dolly Parton.
So good. Oh, I love
So
it.
great.
Yeah.
It's Dolly
Yeah.
Parton. I'm on stage with Dolly Parton.
Right.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the national treasure.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope she's not a pedophile.
Oh, I sure hope not.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, unless it's just a facade or whatever, but she buys books for school
Yes.
districts, and I mean, people she doesn't even know.
That's a
Giving away
good front,
millions
though.
of books.
Yeah, that's the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how they get the kids.
That's right.
They start reading. Yeah.
It starts with DSHS.
We got him with
I mean,
books.
if you teach a kid to read, they'll read. Yeah.
Oh boy! And Mike, speaking of yummy in my tummy, we just talked about that last week.
Because it was voted by Rolling Stone to be the worst
song of the '60s. Well, rest in peace, the writer of that song. He's 82. He had a fall at home. Record producer Jerry Kaznetz, I think is how you pronounce his name. He partnered up with Jeff Katz, and they produced some of the most popular songs of the 60s. First major hit was 1967, Little Bit of Soul by Music Explosion.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Simon Says, Indian Giver, and 1, 2, 3, Red Light, Goody Goody Gumdrops, all performed by the 1910 Fruit Gum Company. Company. And then, of course, Ohio Express's Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. I got love in
Hey,
my
don't knock
by
it,
the
man. I
same
love
team.
that song, man.
Was it Rolling Stone that drove him to fall at his house?
Pushed him over.
So, Charles, are you saying that like last week or a couple weeks ago we talked about the #1 song, right? And then 2 weeks later, this
The
guy
guy
dies.
dies,
Oh
yeah.
my god!
Yeah, geez, that's the power of
Town Podcast. I
geez,
guess their
that's
one of their last major big hits. They produced the Ram Jam cover "Black Betty."
Whoa, Black Betty.
Bam-a-lam. Yeah, so that was one of their last major
Good one.
hits. As their
Yeah, that's an old like Southern blues song.
yeah.
Yeah, like
But they do it. Oh yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could sing to it.
Oh yeah. No, it,
The lyrics weren't hard.
no. Yeah, but those are big songs.
They are big
Yeah.
songs.
Geez,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Rest in peace. How old was
Yeah,
that?
82.
Oh.
82 years
Jeez.
old. 82 years young. as
Yeah,
the kids
jeez.
would say. Boys, 2025 has gone by pretty darn quick because we're looking back on it now in these last few days of the year. There has been a lot of crazy shit that's happened. I went through and I tried to find a lot of the headlines, and in no particular order, these are some of the big news stories of 2025. You ready?
Does it feel like it's been a nonstop avalanche of
It does.
headlines? You know what I mean?
It really does.
Like a lot.
Yeah. So California wildfires.
Yeah. Wow.
Down there in LA, right?
Yeah. Devastating.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Huge.
Fucking.
Yeah, and now, and just to see how these things all tie together, is the rains that are coming have no vegetation to slow them, right?
Fuck.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Right.
it's just these kinds of things compound. So, and some of that is building design, how we design our cities, et cetera. Some of that is atmospheric change, right? It really is, because we're getting more radical systems.
Well, and then
Right.
building drainage that can
It's,
handle that.
yep. It's just
One giant French drain. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they call that the Gulf of Mexico.
Excuse me, Gulf of America.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. And I did hear they're changing the name of San Andreas to Joe Biden. So it's not the San Andreas fault.
It's Joe Biden.
That's just what I heard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Boys, happening still today, the Venezuelan boat bombings, the no due process, no boarding of the boats.
No
just-
information given to the public whatsoever.
given
None.
anything.
Zero. This has been going on since September, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
yeah.
I mean, Congress is sleeping, just sleeping on their responsibilities that we're paying for right now,
I
and
think
people
so.
are dying,
Yes.
right? And we're just losing any kind of like ability to reel in a lawless executive branch that we should not tolerate from any party members
Not for a
whatsoever.
minute.
Obviously,
Yeah.
that's bananas. Mike Johnson is going to go down in history if they don't just win and rewrite history forever as just, an absolute traitor to his oath of office. And I would say a traitor to these United States.
Absolutely.
Just a terrible person and not a fucking Christian at all. If he's defending a pedophile ring,
Yeah.
not really a Christian.
I don't think so.
Not really.
Yeah.
So what does he have then? If he's not a Christian,
Chlamydia.
then he's not a, yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Thank you,
yeah.
Charles.
Yeah. Because I was fucking that guy in '89 in Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah.
He got it from me.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. Oh man.
Ain't no
Yeah.
antibiotic strong enough.
Yeah. Man, it's a good. And I say this a lot, but the House is a really good job. That's the people's house.
Yeah.
It's the most, you know what I mean? We got to take the dog shit out of these jobs. They're good jobs.
Yeah.
They're honorable jobs where you can do good things for generations to come.
Yeah.
How could you ask for more in a job?
Unless you get like
know?
somebody like Trump that just comes in and just fucking destroys
Yeah.
it in a week.
Yeah. But he wouldn't have been able to if the House would have held him to account.
True.
Right? So it's like...
So where's the fault in the system where you get the Republicans that can have House control?
Yeah, and there's
no mechanism to
That's my question too, man. There's nothing in the House to rein in absent leadership.
Right.
Nothing. There's no mechanisms whatsoever
to bring people back to force a vote on something.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, how would you put something like that into motion? Like,
unless you just need a 60% majority or something.
Yeah.
Because evidently still enough of the Republican Party, I think, is just scared of Trump and scared of his psycho part of the base, the guys who really are dangerous and storm the Capitol, right?
Sure.
So enough of them are scared of that because look how quickly they turn on Marjorie Taylor Greene overnight.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And there's no way that she hasn't gotten death threats. I'm sure she has.
MTG out, Nicki Minaj in, baby.
Oh man, that whole thing, but then Turning Point USA, even though it is kind of colluding with the worst portions of our government, no, we're not paying for TP.
No.
You know what I mean? And maybe somewhere along the line, besides infrastructure costs, maybe some kind of heightened security stuff we're paying for.
What do you mean TP?
Turning Point USA was Charlie Kirk's organization, which was funded for years by right-wing dingbats anyway. Okay. And so now his widow has kind of taken the reins of it, and it's just like out partying.
Allegedly.
Oh, fuck, it's so psycho, dude. But they're not government.
All right.
So we don't have to listen to them, and their decisions shouldn't affect us directly, right? They're just some group, just like, a church group or whatever. And God bless. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
The KKK.
etc. Right? They have a right to be those people.
Yeah, we can. Right? What's that famous joke? You can't drive in the HOV lane, but I can go out and I can become a Ku Klux Klan member.
Yeah. Who just, I think, had their 160th birthday, by the way. Which just goes to tell me the Jews are not in control. Because if they were, we wouldn't have a KKK.
Right.
Yeah. We wouldn't have Nazis. Yeah. Right? There'd be somebody.
Well,
but it
those
wouldn't be
lasers would be put into more use, I would say.
Oh, man. So that's where I push back on the Zionist-occupied government or whatever the fuck. It's like, no, then why?
Yeah, we got to talk about that because I'm not against the Zionist movement. I don't know enough about it, but it seems like the groups that are involved with atrocities and making decisions and negative things seem to be the Zionist part of the Jewish group. I don't know if that's true or not.
No,
am I just being brainwashed?
I think Zionism and people who want to push for the existence of Israel as either a mandated thing by God or just as something that was, done by world powers or whatever. Zionism is just the idea that Jews should have a holy state in that place.
Right.
That's all that is. So all the rules that are made, the momentum, the Netanyahu government, that is not the same thing as being a Zionist. A Zionist may be in that group, but just like our government, you've got everybody from Bernie Sanders to Pete Hegseth.
Yeah.
Right? There's not a whole lot of
I got you.
middle ground between those two. They're still American officials in our democracy, right? The guys who are in Netanyahu's cabinet, because he had to get in bed with these fucking dingbats. They are psycho, racist pieces of shit, right? Yes, obviously, or they wouldn't be committing these acts over and over and over and over to the horror of the rest of the planet.
Yeah.
Right? But that's not the same thing as Israel or Jews. It's like when America bombs Nigeria, nobody's like, man, fucking white Christians.
Yeah. No.
Did you hear anybody say that?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I don't look at it as that it's the entire group of people. It's just one segment of radicalized human beings that are crazy. They're just nuts, and they're taking it to that nth degree of the Jewish population is the chosen ones, right? They're the chosen ones that David or that Jesus chose to have the, I guess.
Well, it's also in Quran, remember. Quran says that Israel is for, or that land is for the children of Israel.
Israelites.
Yeah. So, it's not like, but also all the religious stuff aside, it's like the winning nation states of a war, for better or worse, for our entire human history, have decided what to do with the land they won.
Yeah.
In that war.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have to like that, but that's been the fucking fact. Right? How come we're so hell-bent on concentrating on this chunk? Right? We're not looking at how Africa got carved up. Right? After colonialism in the First World War.
Yeah.
Right? We're not looking at the House of Saud. Right? The 50-plus Arab states and Islamic states. Not looking at that.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like, and I think just like, Israel was set up to be a flashpoint, right? So that we would always have enough stickiness and tension in that area to where we could sell weapons, peddle our influence, our military influence especially, and have a pushback against other rising powers with the energy, with the
vacuum,
oil, basically, right? Because that's also where, Iran and the Straits and the fucking Black Sea and blah, 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 all that shit's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. But they're absolutely atrocious. Their behavior as a government of any fucking shape and size is beyond the pale. It's just grotesque.
It's just weird to me that the entire world isn't. I know that the people of the entire world are rising up and saying this is not okay, but governments aren't coming together and saying we've got to attack Israel. We've got to shut them down.
No, never, ever, never. They would nuke the shit out of first Saudi Arabia. Mecca would go up in a ball of flame.
Sure.
End of story. Which means now 1.2 billion Muslims are pissed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh my God! That's a species ending event.
Right.
Our species would be done.
Yeah.
Right. So no,
So how do they have all that control? How does one little tiny patch of land have that much control?
Well, the Zionists who are in bed with the psycho Christians who want to bring about end times. That's how. Right, the Huckabees and all that who want to bring about, and they really believe they can push the needle not in God's hands but in their hands towards end times. Right, so they don't believe the Jews are coming along with them, but they want to bring about the Christian end of times, and that's where the U.S. tie-in is with all the weirdo psycho James Watt on up. Yeah. Right? These guys really believe that their actions can bring about God's will.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
And we put them into political power and decision-making power, right?
Yeah.
And that's how they get the backup. And there is also a zero doubt in my mind that to hedge their bets, the Israeli secret services, etc., have compromising material on our guys, of course.
Of course.
But so do the Russians.
Epstein,
so do the Saudis, right? Oh, it's Saudi, right? It's and some of that is probably economic. Some of it's probably perverted, right? Etc. But like you say, be brave and stand and just take the hit. Say, these guys had me. You know what I mean? It's like I did this with, 19 caterpillars.
Yeah. That's it. That's a new phrase.
What are we in Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah. Don't knock it, Charles.
But then, clear yourself for the future.
Yeah.
Right, and your family's mind, et cetera. But that takes a special kind of courage that I think a lot of people don't possess.
Oh,
or just saying that we'll wipe everybody you ever loved off the planet.
It's a suicide, not just a physical suicide, but political, financial, community, everything.
But that's where bravery is every time.
Isn't that what's called patriotism?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we need some more patriots to make that happen.
Real ones who are looking towards the future, right?
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, there's been many times in my life when I really do not agree with governments, but in particular, since we're talking about it, the Israeli government. Yeah. Does that mean Israel doesn't need to exist? Of course not.
No.
How many times have I agreed with the United States government? Should we exist? Yes.
Right.
Does that mean we should atone for past mistakes? Certainly.
Yeah.
Does that mean we should desperately work towards not recommitting or making shit worse? Yes, of course. Of course. But without democracy, there's never progress. Right. And as shitty as their democracy is, especially right now, right? It's like our best chance in getting Israel to behave better is to be pressuring them into making better decisions, right? And that means, should we have pulled our military support? Yes.
Should we have put sanctions in place? Yes.
I guess,
but that hurts the people, though.
It can, but that's why us stopping the bomb thing doesn't. Because what are they going to suddenly make friends with Iran and buy their bombs? No. Are they going to make friends with China and buy their shit?
No.
Maybe, but doubtful.
Nobody's going to give them any bombs.
Not really.
No.
Not really.
They're
So
a loose
it's like,
fucking
I
cannon.
know. And it's just too much. But, I mean, this is the first time a really bad regime, which is not the same as the country. It's the regime. The Trump regime is not the same as the United States.
Of course, the same
You know
thing.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily, you know what I do have a lot of sympathies for the people who live in Palestine.
Oh,
some of whom are Palestinian, but many of whom are there for jobs. Just like in the United States, a lot of people have come from elsewhere for generations. Right? And you can tell by their last names that they weren't from Palestine. They're from Morocco or wherever else, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I get it. They deserve to live in peace and dignity.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
But not be slaughtered.
Of course. Of course. Which, as we all know, just brings about a dong, dong, ding, dong, ding, back and forth forever. Right?
Yeah.
But Netanyahu is a supreme evil. He's a terrible person. And he would not have survived. He would be in prison if he hadn't gotten bed with these right-wing dingbats. Or, I mean, beyond just right-wing. They're psychopaths. They're fucking psychopaths. But remember, not long ago, he was not this person at all. But his survival instinct kicked in because he was going to go on trial for corruption. Right? And he's like, so now you can't because we're at war.
Right.
Just like George W. Bush, man. He was going to be done. Trump would have been done, but our system's so stupid, right? Yeah, but the same kind of, but we really have to be careful because it is kind of an ethno state, not as much as say, you know,
What's that? What's an ethno?
where you have one ethnicity as the primary, right? Because I mean, it's not only Jews can vote, but kind of more and more it's being steered that way.
Gotcha.
And I mean, now it is more of an apartheid state than it has been in the past. But that being said,
Would you like a chiclet? What's the safe word?
yeah. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah.
Bless your
Hey,
heart.
but these are human caused problems, which means they can be human solved problems, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah, of course. The stuff like, cataclysmic climate stuff, etc. Those aren't human problems, so maybe they can be solved with human means.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe we can just adapt to them. But political problems can be solved by us people.
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, of course.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones who got us into the pickle jar.
First place. Yeah. Geez, well, another big news story was tariffs and taco, right? So tariffs, just will he, won't he? Is there not? He would declare 30% tariffs on China starting June 1st. And then right before that, he's like, well, we're going to hold off on that for a little while because they're coming to the table. But just all this tariff, all.
And we know that's not worked in the past.
It's not worked. It's
Just
never
simple
worked.
math. I mean, it's simple math.
Well,
Yes.
and I would say the people around him know that as well. So, and in the last 10 months that he's been throwing these around, give or take, what have we learned? What has it shown? That there's no trade deal signed.
No.
None. So this was used either as a cudgel just to force these people, and he was breaking trade deals that did exist that he brought into play.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
Just to try to do. So what was his goal here? with these tariffs is I think, for me personally, is to draw more power to the executive branch to where he gets to make these decisions, which by no means are executive branch decisions.
No.
B, I think he was really looking for private profit through these strong arm tactics.
Oh, you mean like
Into his Bitcoin
sweetheart
thing.
deals behind the tables?
Yes, that you won't get shit from us unless you're wealthy people. I get to skim a little bit from the top, right? Because they know he's bribable.
Yeah.
Right? Are the pardons on this list?
I think they are.
Okay,
yeah.
because that should be our number one topic.
Yeah.
Is that he is openly
It's the very last one.
taking bribes for pardons.
Yeah.
So I don't see why he wouldn't be taking bribes for trade deals.
Okay.
Is my whole right.
Of course not.
Of course.
And he's creating anarchy for the destabilization of everything.
Yeah, which means that the big
then
boys
has
get to swallow it all up.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's going to come back.
Right. Yeah. And then we're going to be given 3 options that are all terrible, kind of.
Yeah.
To solve the problem.
Stabbed in the eye.
Yeah. Syphilis, gonorrhea.
Monkey gonna rip your face off.
Yeah.
And what's that? Colonoscopies for everybody.
Yeah.
Whether you need them or not.
24 hour.
Oh man, but that's my guess. Is he's just right now he's in such a ability to be, because he's been openly corrupt our entire lives.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we've watched it happen, and right now he's in such a place because the justice system is his. Right, the Department of Justice is his. They're kowtowing to every whim of his. The people's house is out to lunch.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like he's just going to steal everything, and I do think he thinks he's dying. For the first time in my life, I think he's been presented with his mortality. I really do believe this. And so he's kind of panic selling out. You know what I mean? Just for his family. That's why he's got all the Trump, which he did before anyway, which I think, overall is some kind of fear tactic to have your name up everywhere. But it's in fucking hyperdrive right now. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
The Trump class battleships and shit. It's like, you don't do stuff like that unless you...
have a small penis.
Yes, it's just wacky. But
Kennedy
I
Center.
think he knows he's dying.
Well, even in Palestine, or not Palestine, but in Israel, they just did a big dedication to some national monument or something like in his name.
Yeah,
because
it's a type of bribery. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and it's just bribery because they know that they could. This is like the FIFA peace thing.
Yeah.
It's just you give him the nice shiny thing so he doesn't go on a tantrum.
Right.
Or actively just work against you.
Here's the key to the universe.
Oh my God, it's so
You're
wacky.
now the captain of the president of the universe. Fuck.
Yeah.
Charles, take us away.
Yes.
Well, good news is we
I
had
love it.
No Kings protest, which brought about millions of people out to voice their concerns and their dissatisfaction with the direction the country's going. Haven't had one for a month or so, but there were several big ones over the course of a year.
And I think in the end, on those individual days, they were the largest mass peaceful protests, I think in human history, but certainly in U.S. history.
Yeah, overwhelmingly peaceful.
Yeah. You would just call them peaceful protests.
Yeah.
For sure. Out of millions of human beings?
Yes.
Come on. No, you can't have a
You get
sporting event
millions of
with
people
30,000
together.
people without violence.
Worldwide.
and not have any kind of nothing.
And we don't
Which
hear
is
about
awesome.
it much in the U.S., but there's been Hong Kong,
Germany.
Spain.
a bunch of East Bloc countries, et cetera, that really are actively coming out and pushing back against, power.
Yeah.
So,
Who just did the all-out nationwide strike? They just had a strike for all their workers,
geez, I don't know. Hopefully,
for like an indefinite period of time.
love it.
I don't know if it was.
That's, if we could pull that off for a week, that's even better than not paying taxes. Oh, yeah. That would, I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if we had 1% of the workforce do that,
Yes.
we would get whatever we wanted.
Yeah. So just listen to that, folks. If you're listening, just don't go to work ever.
Yeah, we can pull that off. Or find a way to make an income that doesn't involve you making Google money.
Right.
Or whatever, unless it's my OnlyFans.
Dude,
Twitch videos.
there will never be a time I don't go on your OnlyFans. I like
Right, Ed,
I
but
like what
that's-
you do with the flowers.
the caterpillars.
Yeah.
but that the more that we get to decide how we spend our lifetimes, right, and the more we can divorce from these poisonous systems.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
well, and we had a great opportunity to send that message via the thing we just talked about. The whole
No Kings.
the Jimmy Kimmel deal, right?
Yeah.
So that's an example right there that we have power with our
boycotts
dollar.
are real.
Yeah,
well, they
they're
wouldn't
real.
push back against boycotts.
No.
Right.
Like people were doing boycotts of Israel and such, which I think is a little too dull of an instrument, right?
How so?
But I get it because a boycott of a nation's not necessarily. I mean, I get it, I do. But how about just don't buy Uzis? Don't buy weapons that are manufactured in Israel, and make sure that nobody does.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Et cetera, stuff like that, or companies that really do profit from shit behavior.
What does
Right.
Israel profit from? What's their export?
Geez, well, technologies
know.
mostly.
Oh,
no, yeah, and they've got a lot of really advanced.
But I can
manufacturing
get an
systems.
Uzi.
Yeah, you can still buy Uzis. Oh yeah, burp, burp,
An
burp.
Israeli Uzi?
Oh, they're a business.
Oh, and they also.
Oh yeah, and what are they, Tabors or whatever? Oh, they're fucking. Oh no,
Do you have one?
I don't actually. I thought about it, but it's a whole nother platform that I didn't want to get involved.
Yeah.
But I did think about it. but we, of course, that is our day-to-day, moment-to-moment decision power.
Yes.
On where because to get that money, you're spending your lifetime. Right. So that money is actually very precious because you had to spend your life to get it. So, of course, you deciding where that goes as best you can.
Yeah.
What a great way to take some of that back.
That's our power. That's our power.
It's an immediate
Is
power. Yeah.
What we view, what magazines we buy, what television we watch, what channels we watch. Although, the whole 6 media companies owning 90% of all of what we
Yes.
consume, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and Clinton is the administration that signed off on that.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
just
the
basically
consolidate- yes.
gave away
Yeah.
the spectrum.
Our airwaves.
Our airwaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just sold it to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
And remember, Playboy does have articles.
Is Playboy still around?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Thanks, OnlyFans.
Another huge story, and one of the reasons that a lot of the No Kings protests came out was the ICE immigration deportations, and one Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was just no due process. I mean, he kind of became the face of this no due process kind of ICE deportation. Where just, nope, he's an MS-13 gang member with no proof whatsoever.
Yeah.
Wrap him up, ship him off to El Salvador or whatever. But just gross and disgusting.
It is. And it's just it's a perversion of what we should allow for power.
Yeah.
It is. It's really bad. And if one person can be shipped off without due process, that means anybody can be shipped off without due process.
Yeah.
Please remember that.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Just like
that is
the
terrifying.
ex-law enforcement officer in Tennessee
Yeah.
we just talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yes. But
Yeah.
the only way we can reach a more perfect union in a world towards justice, the only way we continue moving towards justice is us having a voice in government, right? Is through democracy and democratic processes. That is the only way that will happen.
Get out and vote, folks.
Yes, and don't lose sight. Be loud and proud about it.
Yeah.
That this is your country.
And it's your
you
right
know?
to do
It
so.
is.
Yeah.
And these are, yeah.
Is there
And
time?
remember, the Obama administrations, both terms, deported more people, I think, than the Trump regime has.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. But they also, every single one had a type of court hearing.
Yeah.
So
At
that
least
means
went
that
in front
it's
of an immigration
possible
judge.
to have these numbers of deportations.
Yeah, I mean, right
through the
before-
process.
Right before he took office, there was that sort of bipartisan immigration law that congressman from Oklahoma, I can't remember his name, Republican, had come up with. And it was to get more money for immigration judges. It was to get more money for border control, not necessarily a wall, but drones and more staff and all kinds of stuff.
Was that under Obama?
No, this was
Trump.
just last year under Biden
Oh, under
that they
Biden.
were trying to pass, and Trump said, said no, don't pass anything immigration
because we want to
reform.
put this at the feet of Democrats.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
And they don't really want to fix any type
No,
of
they don't wanna
system.
fix it.
They want to terrorize people because somewhere we know that if someone can be terrorized without due process, I can too. So I got to pipe the fuck down and be invisible. Right?
Yeah.
And it's the worst time to be invisible.
Yes,
Right?
it is. It's working.
Oh man, it's weird. It's weird. Stephen Miller is a terrible human being. And please, Stephen Miller, if you're watching, I will fight you for charity, dude. I'll fight you for any reason.
Yeah, they had that big UFC thing coming up in July.
Is that really going to happen?
I don't know, but they keep talking about
I think
it.
that's a pump and dump.
Really?
I don't think that's actually going to happen. But Stephen Miller, if you want to get me on that,
get him on the.
oh yeah,
get
dude,
in the
you're
ring.
younger than I am, dude. You have
Yes.
access to a gym and healthcare. I don't.
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Yeah, and you're not a friend of the show.
No, never. You will
Never.
never be a friend of the
Never
show.
should.
Never, ever.
Boys,
Scum.
American astronauts Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore were stuck in space. Do you remember this? 286 days. They finally got brought home. I think, did they go up on an Amazon to the International Space Station? And then something happened where their return flight, they couldn't make
They
it.
had to wait for it. There was a spare
SpaceX.
Dragon capsule up there.
Yeah, SpaceX came back. They
yeah.
brought him back.
Yeah, because they have a spare one locked, just in case, but they didn't want to just send them back.
Okay.
Just in case they did have to leave again.
So they were
They
going
did
up
have
for
an
like a
emergency.
2-week vacation.
Something like that.
Stuck
Did the
up there.
Boeing one send them up? Was it
Was it
Boeing
the
that went
Boeing?
up? I can't remember now.
Because it was SpaceX that brought him back.
I don't know that SpaceX is taking people. Are
Oh
they
yeah,
taking
oh
people?
for sure. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought they were
that
just.
Dragon. Yeah, the Dragon capsule's the one. Yeah.
Oh, the Dragon. I
Yeah.
thought the Dragon was. What's the big heavy? Oh, it's just called the Heavy.
Yeah, and the super heavy. Yeah, I mean they're making great strides in
Yeah.
rocketry. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about
They're
it.
supposedly building a. They're building a production facility to build like 1,000 of those a year, or 10,000 of those a year, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Huh.
Some crazy number of capsules and rockets.
Yeah.
For
To get us all
you
to
know,
Mars finally.
I don't know, just
Yeah.
for maybe the new way that
No,
people are going to travel. I don't know.
And I think those are in a way modular because you fit a bunch of those together to make that super heavy. Yeah, then that's the Mars and or Moon or whatever stuff, the way further distance stuff. Yeah, but to launch up satellites, and I don't know if that's the same rockets he uses. I think it is. Not he, because it's not him. Thank you, but that SpaceX uses to get their what's the satellite communication systems they have?
Starlink.
Yes, I think. So maybe they're using those to launch that type of system.
Okay. Yeah, but those don't weigh much of anything.
No, but there's a bunch of them at a time.
Oh yeah, like
Bunches.
thousands.
It's pretty neat, actually. But they only last like a week. So you
The
got to keep
satellite?
pumping them up. Yes.
What?
Yeah, they don't last long.
Why?
So you have to drive. That's just the nature of the beast.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah. So you have to
There's
keep
been
sending up
satellites
more
up
and more
there
and more of
for-
them. Yeah, but these are pretty tiny and lots of them.
Okay.
Because they have to be.
Big grid.
Yes, they have to make a giant grid because they're trying to pick up as many signals.
Triangulating.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you got to send up backup ones to make
Yeah.
sure it stays up. We've been doing more and more of those Starlink things, installations of them. We've been doing more and more. They've been popping up a lot more frequently.
What does that look? What does that look like? Is it just a
It's
little
a small
unit?
little flat unit, about yay big, about yay wide, maybe I don't know, 30 by 15 or something like that. It feels like a plastic unit, and it just doesn't sit flat. It's got a little stand on it that pops out, but it's pretty slick, I have to say. Like you could take it to a campsite, pop the little thing, put it on the ground, put it on top of your car, just aim it right, and you're good to go.
Basically, it just has to aim up.
Yeah, it feels like it's more up than like I see the satellite dishes. I feel like you're sort of aiming them out.
Whereas
They all go up eventually, right?
but they're
Yeah,
but
and
they're
I don't
basically
think a
pointing
satellite
towards-
dish is directly in contact with the satellite.
satellite,
It's in
yeah.
touch with some other transmitter.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but if there's a grid up there, right? It doesn't matter which one you get a hold of. It's just it has to be pointing up.
Bananas.
It's really cool technology.
It is.
But
And it's bigger than a coax cable, but it's a pretty heavy duty, robust cable. But it's a low voltage dosage, similar to a
Is
coax.
it proprietary or is that
I don't know that it's
used in other stuff?
proprietary
All right.
because then you take it, they give you a certain amount of length. I think it's like 100 feet or 120 feet, and got to get it into the building to where your data is, or at least as close as you can. Then it goes into a modem type device, and out of the modem, plug that into your switch and load up. And
No, I'm mad at the tech, but he also has literally turned it off for nation states that he disagreed with,
yeah.
like Ukraine,
Yeah.
where he's just like, nope, you don't get it. Boop.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they're not going to hold up their end of a contract,
Talk about power.
man.
So that goes along. That's the same thing as cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. See ya.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't get to have any more money.
Dude.
You don't get to eat meat this week. Fuck.
Yeah.
We
I
should
don't
all
know.
be really afraid of that.
Yeah.
And step up and not allow
yes,
it.
and it's when the top of the pyramid doesn't have to follow the law. That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
Right. That's always kind of been the way with humans, because I'm sure Pharaoh was a dick, etc. You've seen it throughout time. It's like that's where the human will just pervert that kind of power because it trips us out, right?
And
But-
I'd rather live in the palace than the slums.
yeah. Yeah.
Geez, I didn't have this on my list. I don't know why not, but the Ukraine war continues. Ukraine and Russia, the aggressor, the thing that Trump was going to end day one,
Yeah. Oh,
is
and
now
remember that?
another
24 hours.
300
24 hours.
24 hours. I'll have it ended. And the Russian written peace treaty that the
So
Trump
grotesque.
administration
Witkoff's
presented.
to Toady to Putin. Yeah.
Just gross.
But Ukraine's doing better and better and better in their tactics. They are winning, air quotes, against Russia right now.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
And Russia's just handcuffing their guys and sending them to the front so they don't run away. Yeah.
And bringing in North
they're just throwing.
Koreans
Oh
and
yeah, they're
Cubans
just throwing
and-
dudes into a fucking meat churn, dude. It's so gross, and that's always a failure of humanity. Warfare is always a failure of our humanity.
It always
right?
should have been the last.
But the whole like, how's how are we gonna help Ukraine rebuild and blah blah blah? It's like Russia, all their money, right? They invaded. They have to pay the reparations to repair.
Yeah. If your neighbor comes and kicks down your fence and starts busting up your house and
dude.
breaking windows and doing all that stuff.
Yeah. Why is the neighbor over there paying for that?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't make. And I don't even know why that's not in the conversation. Well, because they have nukes and oil.
Yeah.
Right. They're a giant oil field with nukes.
Ukraine has nukes?
No, Russia.
Oh, you mean Russia?
Yeah. No. Ukraine.
Yeah,
that's
Ukraine
the
gave
whole
up-
thing.
that was-
They gave up their nukes in '94.
Yeah.
With the promise from Russia that everything's cool now.
Yeah.
Everybody's a
Real good.
liar.
Yeah.
They're all lying.
Yeah. And the only way to hold liars accountable is through justice system and the rule of law, and a rule of law that also has safeguards to
Checks
where it
and
can't be
balances.
perverted. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only goal that is going to get us anywhere.
Right. That's the democratic kind of system that is kind of set up
Yeah.
to protect to protect the people,
Yeah.
right? Against tyranny.
Yes, against tyranny,
Yeah.
and which takes all these different forms, right?
Fuck me.
But the example's there. We know what we need to do. Right.
Yeah.
And Ukraine is kicking ass. They fucking blasted a $400 million submarine, nuclear powered and nuclear carrying submarine. It might be a diesel sub. I can't remember now, but it might have been a nuclear powered sub. But yeah, got that. So they had to close off this whole Black Sea port.
Straight.
Because Ukraine's just using these low budget, like sea drones with explosives and air drones. And the air drones are blowing up a lot of dudes too, which is just grotesque. Because I know that's
Terrifying.
That's terrifying because that could happen anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm also kind of proud for Ukraine being able to make do with what they've got, right? And I don't want to pretend they're all good guys in Ukraine. No fucking shit.
Nobody
right?
is.
But they didn't invade Russia, dude.
Right.
They didn't, and there was a deal struck. Putin's a fucking dingbat, dude, and he is hungry forever. He will never be satisfied. So it's good to have him get a bloody nose. It is.
Yeah, didn't they also knock out like some oil refinery or something like that too, just recently in the last couple of days?
Yeah, because they didn't have access to those type of missiles before.
Yeah.
But a bunch of them.
Yeah. Where did they get the missiles?
I think they're starting to manufacture them.
Oh,
Yeah, and they
Ukrainians?
bought some
Okay.
German ones, some mid-range ones, but I think they just mostly take those and kind of steal the designs, like Miranda's and China does.
Sure. Reverse engineer.
Yeah, they're starting to build their own mid-range missiles, and they're not blowing up. Remember, Russia from day one was shooting into hospitals, shooting into schools, apartment buildings. It's like, man, no, they're not doing that. They're going after the money, right? But the best way would be if everybody else just decided, all the frozen assets, they're ours. We're going to give them to Ukraine. That'll learn you. $2 billion a day.
Yeah.
There's like $800 billion in frozen assets right now that are all Russian gangster assets.
Fuck.
Right? It's like $2 billion a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and then we just sell that back to us for our military-industrial complex.
Right.
But that's a solution there.
It's win-win.
It's win-win. It's just weird. Come on, people. We must demand a better future for our great grandkids.
Yeah.
Right. So, and that's each little step that all of us can make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's the best grandpa I know. He squeezes.
Oh, I get those squeezes.
It's like, and those kinds of steps are
Rub
for
it
the
all
future.
over my face to make sure I
and
stay
you think
young.
you're doing that for you, but you're really doing that for the future.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Every time we're kind to each other, that we do something, Jeff's picking up litter, I'm hanging BAs, all these good things.
I want to be like Mike.
It's those positive steps forward, right? It's for posterity, for a future we will never be in, but that we can have faith that we're trying to do something to make it better.
Yeah.
Take it away, Charles.
Well, in lighter news, the CEO and HR manager of I can't remember the name, the Coldplay Kiss Cam that just blew up, man. And there's AI shit everywhere about that. There was funny people were putting different celebrities for a long time. That thing got more than its 15 minutes for sure.
Yeah.
Putin and Trump.
But it's also like, when they ask you, well, why do you need a union? It's like, because HR and the boss are kissing.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Literally making out. Breaking both of their oaths to their spouses.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. Maybe we need some democracy in our workplace.
Yeah. Jeez. And then the TikTok ban that lasted for a couple hours. Remember that TikTok was going away.
Yeah.
It's going away. It's going to be banned.
And then the Mr. Beast was going to buy it.
Oh my God!
And then
but
like
now I think it's
5 hours later
or something, right?
What is it?
It's gonna. Isn't it the Oracle guy's gonna buy
Yeah.
it?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's Steve
Something like
Ellingson
that.
or
It's like-
Larry Ellingson.
Something like that, right?
Yep.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Because we know that guy's spying on us.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I've never been on the TikTok, so I don't know.
I've seen videos there, but I haven't. I don't have an account or anything like that.
Yes, social media is not doing us well. Really.
No,
It's
it really isn't.
It's been perverted. Because I like seeing photos of people who live out of state. Too. My
Yes.
friends that live far away.
Of course,
Yeah,
Yes.
catch up with people. It's an
Yes.
easy way to catch up and not have to have.
And they could have left it at that and made plenty of fucking money. But they're like, no, we're going to manipulate social norms. We're going to manipulate politics.
We're gonna throw so much shit at you.
Yeah. And all this kind of gross shit that was thoroughly unnecessary for it to be successful.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. The Louvre heist, boys. We talked about this a couple of different shows. The guys that made away with millions, and I don't know if they've ever. I haven't heard if they've ever recovered.
I don't know.
Well, one of the guys got busted at the airport trying to fly out. I think they got him on DNA, but I don't know if they got all of
get
the
their
guys
stuff back?
and
Yeah.
if they got the stuff back.
Yeah.
I forget. What do you remember? What they stole?
It was it was something related to Napoleon Bonaparte, like his nephew's something. I don't. It was some weird shit, but it was expensive.
It's worth some to
State
somebody.
jewelry, right?
I always thought that they had put like decoy,
Stuff out.
yeah, just mimics or replicas,
Yeah.
but maybe not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because it wasn't wasn't it from the back, or was it in a storage area, or
No,
was it
I think
on
it was
the
on
floor?
display.
Oh, geez.
I always thought it was on display, but those guys, they climbed that, that ladder truck, got in second story window, cut the window out. They were in and out in like 5 minutes, something like that.
Oh, they knew where to go.
Took off. Yeah.
I've been to the Louvre, and it's big.
Yeah.
It's a huge complex.
Wow.
Right. And I can imagine there being like little spots, if you know where to look, that are like little, areas where you're not being seen.
Yeah, this was not Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible where he's getting lowered down on the
With
cable.
lasers around him.
Lasers. Just went in, man.
Yeah.
And out.
I guess that's the rule of thumb. If you're going to go into a bank, you go in, you got 3 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Take whatever you got in 3 minutes and get out of there. Otherwise, you're not going to get another chance.
Don Knotts is the security guard. Let me get my bullet.
Shake it. Scout of the West. Yeah, I have one bullet.
Oh, man. And then there was that meme, 100 men versus one gorilla. Did you guys see this?
I remember that. But gorillas are vegetarian. How about 100 men versus a hippo?
Ooh.
Let's watch that happen.
Oof. They'll just bowl you over.
That would be awful. It'd be awful.
Yeah, what do? There's nothing to grab onto.
No, a hippo would, and they kill way more people than lions, tigers, and bears combined.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
What about lightning?
Oh, gee.
100 men versus lightning.
Yeah.
Good luck, boys. They all climb on each other's shoulders.
Right. Take one for the team.
It's too fast.
Yeah. Wow.
Geez. And then the Phillies Karen. You remember the home run ball that the dad picked up the ball, gave it to his son, and that woman went friggin' nuts and demanded the ball because it was closer to her or something.
Something weird.
It just became a pariah.
And she had what? She had he had his kid with him?
Yeah.
He had his two kids.
She was yelling at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody was booing her, and she was yelling back at the crowd. And he took a ball from a kid.
Yeah. And then she's the victim.
Yeah. Have you ever been near a foul ball or home run ball?
No, but I have been near a Karen.
couple, three of those. I remember.
Come close, but I've never gotten one.
We were down watching the A's in Oakland. It was my father-in-law and my son and I, and somebody. I think we were in foul because it wasn't a home run ball, but it landed close to him. And it's the A's, so the stadium wasn't very packed.
Yeah.
So he ran probably 20 feet, grabbed the ball, brought it back, gave it to my son, and it was great. Yeah. But that was the only time I've ever been near a ball.
I remember going to the Kingdom and just loving seeing Mike the Peanut Man and Bill the Beer Man, that sort of thing, and then getting the peanuts thrown at you from 20 miles away.
Yeah, doing the behind the back stuff.
Yeah, and I brought my mitt with me every time, and I was all excited. I've got my mitt, so I must be able to get a ball. Yeah. No, I never got one.
It's coming.
Yeah, my dad caught one once, a line drive up the third base line, and he just reached his hand up and he brought it home to me, and his hand was all red. He took it pretty hard. And then who was the guy with the mustache, the pitcher, the big old mustache, handlebar mustache? Do you remember that guy? What his name was? No. So I signed it, and I told people that.
Randy Johnson or whatever.
Gaylord Perry. Boys, you remember? I never did see this movie, the Minecraft movie, but Chicken Jockey. Everybody yelled "Chicken Jockey" because it was yelled out in the movie theater, and everybody would jump up and pretend they're riding a chicken, a big life-size chicken.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah,
I'm an adult now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's a whole nother thing about chicken jockeying, right?
So I don't know what that is. Is that a part of the game?
I think so. well. I don't know enough
I've
about
never
it.
played
But
the game.
that
It's
came up as one
wildly
of the
popular.
yeah.
My boys played. My boys played. They would work for hours and hours, like loading the whole city up with dynamite, and then like, Dad, come in here, and then they just push a button and everything would just start to explode.
All the hours that they spent building stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those are my boys.
Oh, and then we had the death of a pope and a new pope this year.
The first American
First
pope.
American pope, Pope Leo, I think, is now,
Yeah.
right?
Seems like a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
Kentucky, where was he from?
Chicago,
Yeah,
I think.
Chicago, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last two popes have been pretty progressive people, right?
Yeah.
And kind of speaking for the least of us to some degree, right?
What was the guy that came in and was gone like within a month?
The-
He looked like the supreme leader of the
Of the empire. Yeah, yeah, what was that guy's name? And he had been a Nazi brown shirt as a youth. He was a Nazi youth member. I guess brown shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
I picture him. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
picture
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I can't think of it.
I mean, and he looks like the
Yeah,
He
supreme
did.
leader.
He did
of
not
the
look like a healthy person. Yeah.
No.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'd hopefully, because I mean, that's 800 million Catholics on the planet, right? So it's like, that's a very important job
Yes.
and can be a tremendous source of good.
Yeah.
If you could motivate 1/100th of those people to do a good thing, you're looking pretty strong, right?
Yeah, which
So-
I don't think takes much. I really think that if you just taught some people like with some PSAs every once in a while, not even through the Christian Catholic Church or anything, just showed people how to merge, this world would be so much better, right? And stay to the right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just stay to the right.
Yeah.
Boys, South Texas brought mass flash flooding, and we had that Camp Mystic, which was the sad story. 135 people, most of those kids that were attending that Christian camp down
Nightmare. Just washed away.
there. Just washed away.
Oh, nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah, that was this year.
Absolutely horrible.
In better news, we had the Swift Kelsey engagement, which we have a picture that we were there. And we're planning on going to the wedding. I haven't got my invite yet.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
But no, I haven't gotten mine yet, but thank you. And when you Swifties or Mrs. Swift, whatever, Kelsey Grammer, come on the show with us, please.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Or Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, or Kelsey Grammer.
I'll talk to that guy.
Yeah, what about Taylor's mom? Is she hot? Anybody? Do we know?
I don't know.
I'd fuck her.
It's like, what's the Chappelle show thing where he's like trying to impregnate Oprah? Just so he can like, just so he can,
Just to get a piece of some of that money.
Oh, man. And then controversy with the Sydney Sweeney, the jeans commercial.
Yeah,
We
I kind
talked
of
about
through
this.
that whole thing. Yeah.
Just that there was a commercial where she was looking sexy wearing these American Eagle brand jeans, I think it was. And I've got great jeans.
Okay,
It was
because
a
some
play.
jeans give you blue eyes, some give you brown eyes. Some jeans give you this, some jeans give you that.
Wasn't that a play off of Brooke Shields?
Jeez, I don't know. Yeah, what do you remember that?
Yeah,
She
was laying
nothing
on the
comes
ground and
between
she was
me and my
Calvin.
Oh,
Calvin.
the Calvin Kleins. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that what it was?
yeah.
Yeah, this was people accused the brand, and then she got mixed into it of being like a eugenics thing, like because she's blonde and blue eyed, she's got good genes. And I never saw the commercial,
I know.
but I wouldn't have equated it to that. She just has good genes. She's a pretty lady who's got very fit and has a
Well,
nice
she's
shape
also
to
in
her.
her 20s.
And she's in her 20s.
You know what I mean? It's like everybody's good looking when they're 22. Yes. Oh, yeah, dude. I had this fucking hip bone. The chicks would fucking pass out.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Just go.
I remember when I first met you. I was like, man, that is a specimen. Yeah.
How quickly it fades.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. And then something that sort of kicked off the crappy move, the Charlie Kirk assassination.
Yeah, nobody should be killed like that.
Nobody should be murdered.
But I'm less and less convinced again of the official story,
Yes.
right? Because just like with 9/11, it's not the event itself; it's what follows that event, right?
Are
And
you
so
referring to the cover up with regard to them covering up the space where he was shot and and turning
And just
it
like
into
with
concrete.
9/11, all the material's suddenly gone.
Yeah.
So you can't do forensics. Yeah.
In the deepest part of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the same with the Charlie Cook thing, they totally trampled all the evidence, just fucked it up. And especially for such a high profile thing, it's like it stings. And not just his widow's behavior after the fact, but just the right wing in general, to deify him and turn him into something that he obviously wasn't.
Was never.
He's like some kind of intellectual giant, let alone a good human being.
Yeah.
Like he's neither of those things.
Yeah.
It's like, but to use that momentum to gain more and more power, that's the telltale.
Yeah.
Right. And what a shame.
Fascinating to me is I just saw that it like the TP, the Turning Point USA thing that they just had. They did a reconstruction of the tent that he was sitting in, where he was killed in Utah.
Yeah.
Recreation of it, where if you went to the convention, you could do a selfie in the spot that he was shot.
That's fucked up.
It's like, what?
I mean, that is psycho.
What?
That is psycho, dude.
I can
That is
imagine
fu-
having
and
like
that
a
is not
picture
normal.
of it that
Yeah.
people could come and, do
Whatever
their
it might
thing,
be, right?
Whatever.
Because,
But
yeah.
To glorify the actual murder.
the murder
It's
stuff.
so weird, dude. It's so weird. That is not normal. That is really weird. And people need to examine the motivation behind such a thing, right? And don't forget that our vice president stood up on that stage to close it out. He was the main, because he's the vice president of the United States, and just a terrible human being, and just a wishy-washy, flippy-floppy. I wouldn't trust that guy for anything. And he may or may not be having an affair with Erica Kirk. That's to be determined. But just he's a scumbag. But he said that now, meaning that he has helped bring about a time where we don't have to apologize for being white.
Yes.
Has there ever been a
Never
time?
been a time.
Ever?
Ever.
Ever?
Yeah.
Ever.
Yes, yes,
What?
there has.
So what does that imply? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh, it's bananas.
It's just
It's
nuts.
bananas. It's just like the grievance that things aren't going well for me on one side, and I'm a victim of something else, which maybe those kind of go hand in hand.
Right.
It's just weird, and it's simply not so.
All right.
Right? We've had one non-white president. One, I think.
And he was only half white or half not white.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Supreme Court overall has had 1, 2, 3, 4 in the history, non-white, maybe 5 non-whites in the history of the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Senators, congresspeople, mayors, governors,
Right.
Bankers, massive billionaires. Huh.
Is there any collusion going on there? Any maybe?
I
some
don't know.
backroom
Sure,
deals?
it would. I mean, from an outside viewpoint, it would look that way to
seems
me.
like, yeah. What did you say earlier? We were having some lunch over at Rain City Market down there on Third and Burnett. Delicious, but
The world's sexiest grandpa.
we were
Yes.
talking about the fact that somebody has the power of not putting that out there, not going through with what a lawyer tells you to do. So when you've got something that's so perverted, like having somebody go take pictures and present themselves like getting shot or whatever, the choice for the media to not show that shit,
Yeah, they don't have to participate.
they don't have to participate. We don't have to have all these things continually put on our face that make us go,
Yeah.
right? Because this whole show we've been going, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
right?
and you do have the right to call somebody's BS,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even if you're in the press.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, no, sir, that's simply not
That's
true.
simply not true.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And here is the facts that show it's not.
Because that's the better news story to me than just letting somebody spout nonsense or complete bullshit.
To control the
is
narrative.
to push back on it and say no, because that's a bigger news story. Make them defend telling that lie.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like Howard Lutnick was all GDP, and I don't believe this for a moment, was up 4.3 GDP up 4.3% last quarter.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I don't believe that, but let's just say that's true. He said, so that means all Americans are going to be 4.3% richer now.
Yeah.
So is he just terribly stupid,
Yeah.
or just not afraid to lie to
Just
our faces? And nobody. I mean, he's saying that on Face the Nation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody said, what, are you lying
Yes.
or stupid?
Or just smoking crack in
Yeah.
the back room. What's going
And
on?
why? And another part of it, it's like, we just talked about how there's a general strike going on. We don't even, and we're relatively well-informed people. Where?
Right.
Is that Bulgaria? Is that Spain?
Right.
Right? We don't know because that's not coming up on the radar. But we have Erica Kirk
Yeah.
is on the radar?
Yeah. Yeah. And what was the numbers that they just released this month? We didn't talk about it in our headlines, but they sent out the whatever the numbers is, I can't think of it. But they did not put anything in for housing, which is like usually 40%
Yes.
of anybody's income configuration of their outgo.
So they're just cooking the books.
But they're just cooking the books to make them look better. And we knew that was going to happen when he fired the statistician, the head statistician that was going to come, that didn't produce the numbers that he wanted.
Yeah. But then we've always been told that the marketplace will correct that. All these corruptive influence and stuff will be, that's what the libertarians have said since day one. Man, the capitalist apologists.
Right.
So where's the market tripping out?
Yeah.
When these are obviously falsified, right?
Yeah.
How come the market doesn't tank?
Right.
Right?
Just,
Right?
just nuts.
Right? It's like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Where's the pushback just from the natural ebb and flow of markets when you get shitty info or you can't trust the info?
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
And remember, most stock trades are done automatically. There's no person behind such a thing, right? And that's before AI got involved.
Yeah.
So is AI just going to suddenly tank fucking everything? That should be on my 2026 predictions. Yeah. Skynet.
Yeah. Well, it's on mine. So you can jump into mine.
Oh, man.
And then Trump deploying the National Guard to major cities.
Yes.
He did it to Los Angeles. He did it to Washington, D.C. He did it to Memphis. Was it Memphis or Nashville?
I want to say Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah, but maybe it was Nashville.
One of the two. But I think the governor there was more welcoming.
Yeah,
he tried to do it to Portland, Oregon. They fought back. As well as
And they just
California.
Supreme Court just went against this this last week. So, for Chicago, but it kind of is the same for any city besides DC because DC is different.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate part is DC kind of has to take it.
Because until the House comes back into play, until we have a House that's responsible.
Yes.
And House
and the House can
leadership
come
that's
back and say, no, we're going to go ahead and let them extend it.
Sure
for
could.
30
But
days.
until the other branches know that there is a watchdog, you know what I mean? Then they're going to go berserk, right? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, because they're Americans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like they shouldn't be going berserk, but they're obviously going berserk.
Yeah.
It's just lawless, man. And just not good for us. Like the policies that are coming out of the executive branch are not good for the United States of America, let alone the people in the United States of America. They really are not. It's good for 800 billionaires, probably. Some of them, not all of them, probably.
Not all of them, but
But really good for the Trump family, right? Including his partially extended family.
Right.
Because, now, who's his son-in-law? Is now one of
Kirshner.
the envoys to rebuild
Yes.
Gaza into some cool destination.
Trump resort kind of a
what?
thing.
How did Kirshner get in? He's not. Nobody asked that guy to come along.
He's got no experience.
No, but he has a few $1 billion in a fund, a lot of which is from the Arab states anyway, right? The Gulf states.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? And this is not the first time, dude. Right? The Teapot Dome scandal, that was rich folk making decisions. It's like, you know what I mean? You can run down the list. It's like, but we're going to get more of that, more of these corruptive things if the guardrails are further removed or allowed to remain removed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Geez, another big news story this year, 2025, is artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Right? It's everywhere. It's an inundated, or just whatever. You can talk to Alexa now. They have this commercial with the comedian Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
where he's talking to an Alexa like it's a person. So he's like, "Hey Alexa, I'm thinking about going by Peter now. What do you think?" And then she responds and says, "Oh, Peter Davidson sounds like such and such." And they have this kind of a full-on artificial conversation about stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to my Alexa like it's a fucking person myself.
But more and more people are doing that.
I think it's very common, more and more common.
Yeah.
They're using it as their therapist. I did once really early on with it.
Yeah.
And it was like, it made me feel all warm and squishy and it was listening to me.
Yeah.
Of course. But
Was it helpful?
absolutely.
Right on. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
I don't want to throw the baby with the bathwater.
Yeah.
Because I don't find this technology to be necessarily evil.
No.
But we just don't
doesn't
know.
have to be, but-
It doesn't have to be. But also, most of these companies who are putting this stuff forth have not been good to us.
Right.
So should we? How far should we trust these things?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, Naomi went to a place where it was like an AI guru almost, where you asked it a few of these questions, and it kind of came across.
Did you have to climb the mountain?
Yeah, it was a trip though, but she showed me the printout and stuff. It's, very interesting. You know,
Wow.
a lot of it seems open-ended in this particular case.
Yeah.
Almost like an astrology reading or something.
Sure.
Where it's just nice and open-ended, but can still make you feel one way or the other.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we did a news story a couple of months ago. We talked about it here, AI podcasting, where you get like a group of 20 people that can crank out 200 podcasts a week or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And they can be super narrowly focused. Like, what is the weather in Nashville, Tennessee?
Yeah.
And just have a full-on half-hour, 1 hour a week conversation about the weather that's happening, and you might get 12 listeners, but they're 12 paid listeners, right? And you spend 5 minutes creating it. Let's have a podcast about weather in Nashville over the next week.
And it generates the
And it
people,
generates it,
it generates the background,
voices,
it generates the voices, the
everything.
content.
Bananas. Yeah, bananas.
So then you're getting 12 off of that one small sliver of an idea.
Right.
And those are people that really like that. But you do that with 100 of those, and you're
100 of
making
those.
$1 a person. It's whatever, $3.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, you just keep pumping those out. And now you have AI basically dictating how people are thinking. So how do we know that the AI is got the right? Everybody tells me now that the Chat GPT just tells you what you want to hear. It doesn't tell you necessarily all the truth. So you know what I mean? So you got this fractured kind of an idea. You get everybody separated that far out with ideas. Well, I heard it on this podcast with these AI creatures.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. What?
Yeah.
I guess
And do they have to disclose that they are AI
I don't know.
mock-ups? I don't know.
I don't know. I got the kid in high school doing, homework using ChatGPT, and it doesn't always have to be that way, but I've seen a couple of times where it's like doing a math problem. Math was never my strong suit, so algebra, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The fuck does the world need with algebra?
Yeah.
Come on. But she would take a picture off the page of her homework assignment, her practice test or whatever, take a picture of it, and AI would break it down for her. Here's your first step.
Wow.
Here's your second step. Off of a picture of a problem that's on the page. She didn't even have to translate it, type it in, just take a picture of it.
And
AI takes it
when
from
it
there.
was explaining it to her, was that easier for her to understand?
Yes. Yeah. Well, because
then that seems like a good use of AI.
She can do it, but she needs to remember the steps to take. Because obviously, math is like a language. There's a formula to it. You got to follow, this particular step.
You can't be talking like Yoda in that. It doesn't work. It won't work.
Sounds good.
But I mean, AI, and then there's all this deep fake stuff. So there was a story just this week or last week of this girl who got suspended, 13-year-old girl, a bunch of boys in her, I think this is in Louisiana or somewhere down south, made a deep fake of her being nude, 13-year-old girl.
Oh, man.
And she went to the principal, she went to her parents, she did all the steps she's supposed to do. She reported all this stuff, and they're like, well, it's gone. It's not on these kids' phone anymore because they shared it on Snapchat or whatever. So there's nothing we can do, the administration. And then she gets on the bus and they find out that there's other girls in the school that have also been victimized like this. And she gets on a bus at school and these kids are all looking at it on the school bus. And she confronts the kids and the kid's like, well, I'm not going to stop. So she fucking just knocks the motherfucker out. And then she gets suspended for it. And I'm like, man, if that's my kid, I'm like, yeah.
No, and the other kid, that's child pornography.
Child pornography. It's got to be, but it's AI generated. So it's like
it's the likeness. It's
I don't know. It's still, I don't know. What really? I don't know. But the implication is that it's her.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. If you know, I don't know. That's I don't know.
Yeah, and the system is set up to really fuck with you because as a parent, my son Max got into a fight at school, but he didn't start it. He sat and took a couple punches, and it's all on video. It's all in the hallway, and he showed a lot of restraint, and then he just went to town on the guy, and Max got in trouble. Right.
Did both get in trouble because they both were fighting?
Right.
So you're just supposed to sit there and take the punch.
I was so fucking pissed at the principal. I was just so pissed. It's
our policy.
Unfair. Yeah, it's our policy. But I'm like, use some fucking common sense. What are you looking at there? This is actual, this is assault. And you're supposed to be able to defend yourself, but you're saying you can't defend yourself as a student,
right?
And you get punished for it,
right?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Yeah. And I told my kids the same thing. It's like, you're not the one that's going to start the fight.
No, but finish it.
But if you have to defend yourself, I will defend you till
absolutely.
Whatever it takes.
No, self-defense is a paramount human right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's silly.
Yeah.
But AI,
man, the same as like stand your ground, or it's like he's coming straight for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not the same thing.
Yeah, the guy eating ice cream and the cop coming into his apartment. And she shoots him because she's fear for her life.
Right. She didn't know that what was going on.
Like, what the fuck?
Right. You're in my space.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. But those are perversions of justice. So at least, like we've said before, it's like we don't always know what justice is, but we know what it's not.
Yeah. We know what it's not.
You know what I mean? So it's like that gives us the push to move to a more perfect system.
Well, right. And that's what we're talking about right now is this AI thing being a source of we don't know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is our first time going through this.
And we're not putting up any guardrails.
There's no guardrails. Yeah.
In fact, the feds want to make it against the rules to put up
guardrails.
Yeah. Let alone the amount of don't forget the fresh water, because I'm mad about fresh water being used in oil extraction. And I'm not rocking that. Permian Basin, et cetera. And some of that salty shit water, a lot of it's fresh water. It turns into salty, toxic water. The amount of fresh water necessary to keep data centers cool is tremendous, let alone the amount of electricity.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't come out of nowhere. And if the electricity, which we have a limited grid and limited generation, that means something's going without.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we need to have food and shelter and warmth. We don't need these centers in the way that they're made.
And if it's not going without, it's
money
costing you a bunch.
Energy prices are skyrocketing, dude, and they're shutting down. I was talking to Charles about this earlier. The wind, the large scale 5 gigawatt wind installations, in the Northeast. Nope, to shut them down, even though they're in the process of being finished up, right? So where's the 5 gigawatts going to come from? That's 7 natural gas that don't exist. That'd be 7 natural gas generator systems, like stations, right? Huge. Yeah. That's huge.
Do you think they have what is that fusion reactors? Do you think they have the ability to make those?
No. And I don't think we will in our lifetimes, if ever. It's a terribly difficult technology.
Reeves and Morgan Freeman.
Which one is that?
There was one where
it's tremendously difficult.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. the containment part of it's really on any scale.
Sure.
Yeah, it really is. You could have like chemical fusion stuff that's giving off heat and stuff like that.
Okay.
But as far as like a sun, like a nuclear fusion type thing where you take hydrogen, turn it into helium or whatever, and then just have water as a waste product.
Right.
Yeah, I want that. I want that really bad.
Right.
But, and I'm not obviously an expert in that field, but I do know a couple of guys who are. And they have really been throwing a lot of brain power at it. And it's just a terribly, terribly, terribly difficult thing to keep stable. And put to scale.
Yeah.
That's going to make, you know what I mean, energy for
gigawatts and
gigawatts.
Such.
Yeah, very difficult. I mean, man, we have lots of ways of making electricity, right? It's not, you know what I mean? And in the end, I mean, fusion's just boiling water from a different power source.
Right.
Right. It's like fission's boiling water to run a turbine. Right now we have the technology to do like thermovent turbine boosts, right?
They do it all over the place.
Do it all the fuck over. We could drill. We've been drilling. We continue to drill. It's like, why isn't that apply?
Yeah.
Right? We could be doing that right now. Biomass instead of coal. You can take all the old crops, squeeze them into bricks, burn that for biomass. No metals, no mercuries. We could do that right this minute as we move towards a better, more advanced set of systems.
Right.
We could 50% of the energy that we make in the United States is lost in our old transmission systems.
Yeah.
Half.
It leaks. Yeah.
Half.
That's crazy.
So by investing and improving in that,
What about bringing Pete back?
Pete.
You know, just that Pete from Ireland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Those were the days.
Oh man. Boy, I'll get through just a few more before we talk about 2026. But the Diddy trial and the baby oil, just ridiculous. Thousands of bottles of baby oil found on
But
his.
was that information leaked to make us think that he's
Maybe.
a worse person? And I mean, remember the stuff it was like trafficking, interstate trafficking for, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think he was innocent in all of this. The charges he did get convicted on, and this is where I don't like it, is he kind of got the heavy end of it for what he was convicted on, because they used the ones he wasn't convicted on to kind of
Make it seem even worse.
Yes, it's like, so I didn't get convicted on A, B, and C, just D and E, but you're saying D and E should be held heavier because of these things that I didn't get convicted
Stole this
on.
pack of gum, but I was also accused of
Murder.
Murder.
So now all of a sudden, stealing that pack of gum, I get life in prison.
Yeah, what did he get? Like 20 years?
I thought it was like 40 months or something.
Yeah,
40,
like,
50 months.
I thought it was like 4 or 5 years.
Something like that. It's not,
not terrible at all.
no, but for what he was convicted of, that was definitely on the heavy end.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, was he guilty of interstate trafficking for prostitution? I don't know. He didn't get convicted of it. Maybe he was. I don't know. I wasn't in the jury pool, obviously. But
And some of the stuff that he did do. I mean, we all saw the video of him beating the shit out of
I think
his
he's an asshole. But
girlfriend.
that wasn't it.
That wasn't part of the.
No, you can beat women. No. No charges for that. Oh, yeah. He's not doing time for that.
Right.
Or gun stuff. Or, I mean, there's been stuff throughout his career and life, right? But but just dealing with this particular
Put himself
case.
on every one of his artist records.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't know. How is he a billionaire?
I have no idea.
I don't get it, man.
Well, how did Epstein get all of his money too? If you
his artist sold.
blackmail that guy, you blackmail that guy, he'll give you a little sniping.
It's what I'm hearing.
We're in the wrong line of business.
Jeff, the Mariners went far, but just not far enough.
You know,
that was an exciting, stressful playoffs. Excitingly stressful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that series.
It was a
lot of
crazy
fun.
run. Yeah.
And what was the big dumper?
The big dumper. Yes.
Yeah.
He'll be back next year.
Why did he call him the
He's got
dumper?
that luscious butt.
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
All right, I don't know.
He's got that big butt, and he can just slam that.
Is he a catcher?
them
What's
all.
his position?
He's a catcher.
Okay, yeah.
Which was amazing for a catcher to not only hit that many home runs, to switch hit that many home runs as a catcher.
Yeah.
Because catchers aren't known. I mean, it's a fucking hard job. I know a guy that played
terribly hard.
catcher all through high school and college, and he fucked up his knees because you're just
Crouched all the time.
Crouched all the time. It's
Bouncing,
not an easy
yeah.
position to play. So.
And having somebody throw a 97 mile an hour hard object at your face.
Right. Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. Like Randy Johnson, 105 miles an
Fucking
hour.
blowing up birds and shit.
Oh, man, it's incredible.
I'm not getting in front of that thing.
And dudes are still able to, at least 1 out of 5 times, if
Yeah.
not 1 out of 3
Yeah.
times, dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a hit off of
Right.
it.
How do you even, how?
Or even fouling
Coming
it
stuff
back.
up.
I mean,
I
they're
hear it's
making
called
contact.
practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they practice.
Good
a lot.
hand-eye coordination.
It's incredible.
Oh my God, boys! The last penny ever. Well, until they
yeah.
decide to do something else, but last penny ever was minted in 2025.
What?
Yeah,
What did that happen?
there are no
Just
more
a couple
pennies
months
that are
ago,
going to
yeah.
get minted.
Man.
How are we going to do change?
Yeah.
Rounded down, rounded up.
All right.
And then we also had the longest government shutdown in U.S.
Well,
history,
yeah, sure
43
enough.
days,
Yeah.
and it was for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody got anything out of it.
And well, in the pinky promise that they made to vote on
was
the
bullshit.
18th, nope, they lied.
Yeah.
And don't even hear about that. Nobody
Don't
pushed
even
back on
hear
those
about
8 sellout Democrats.
Yes.
We're like, but we got them to promise they'd make a vote on it.
Yeah.
They didn't.
They didn't.
No pushback on those.
What did
8.
you get?
Yeah.
What did you get?
No, we got nothing.
Got
we got nothing except some more lost jobs.
Yeah.
The loss of faith that our systems can function for us, right? And that's how the bad guys win. Is they just show us that, no, that's just not going to work for you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Only I can fix it.
It's sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can fix it with 3 really terrible ideas that don't serve the people at all.
yeah.
Boys, the Epstein files has been
man.
just a fascinating thing. Wouldn't be this bad probably if the Trump administration, the DOJ, everything hadn't handled it so fucking amateurishly poorly.
Yeah. And just lie after
Just
lie.
lie after lie, and just every day is just it's a different story, it's a different thing. It's well, there was never a list. Oh, we're going to
Yeah.
release the next
It's on our
list next
desk.
week. Oh, all Democrats are on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Just lie after lie after lie.
and it just called more and more and more attention to it.
Yeah.
Which just
Although, I mean, there's very few things I can think of that deserve this level of attention anyway. It should be.
I totally
It
agree.
really is because it's so big, and it's just this whole class of people who just run roughshod not only against laws, because there's a bunch of gangsters, and then et cetera, people, bud growers, et cetera, who run roughshod over the law, right? But they're not preying upon children.
yes.
You know what I mean? There's a
Yes.
special.
And you said this months ago. Everybody's got to remember that these women that are victims, they were children
Yeah.
at the time
Yes.
that they were victims.
Yes. Yeah, they were not women. They were not
adults.
underage.
They weren't. Yes.
You know what I mean? Young women.
Yes.
How they're portrayed in media. It's like, no, they're children, bro.
Yeah.
Because if I saw a dude hitting on like my niece or something, I would stab him in the fucking neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These people, it's not okay.
No.
And we cannot allow it to become normalized or, well, I mean, it was
They were
I don't even know-
17.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
almost 18.
Yeah. I
You
don't
know,
even
Who was
if
the
you're-
person that
Yeah.
was talking about that?
Yeah.
It just
online?
grew
Oh, that
along
was
since they were 12, though.
the
Murdoch-
blonde,
the blonde-
from from her Fox.
Laura Ingram or whatever.
No.
Oh, yeah.
She bleeds from her whatever.
Oh, my God.
That Trump
Insane.
called her.
Yeah. Not Kaylee. Oh man, no, it's madness. It's madness. And I don't know, but there's people who would, I'm sure if Jeffrey Dahmer were a billionaire, there would have been people no big deal. He was just eating brown kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, man, the apologists for these people.
Yeah.
But
to play devil's advocate here, and I'm the spokesperson for Donald J. Trump, right? I come out and I'm like, hey, look, Donald Trump was friends with this guy for years until he found out that he was a creepy fuck. And then he said, I'm not going to be friends with that guy anymore. I'm cutting him off. I found out he does all these things. And we owe it to these victims to release these files. You're going to see my name in there because I was friends with this guy for X amount of years.
Right.
But remember, I cut him off because he was a creepy fuck.
Yeah.
So if you see my name, there's a reason for that. Yes, we were acquaintances. Yes, we hung out, whatever. But we owe it to the victims of his crimes to release these files.
Yeah, but they're not even smart enough to spin it that way.
They didn't even spin it that way.
Remember they tried to say that he was an FBI informant?
For like half a second. That was Mike Johnson, right?
Yeah.
For a half a second. Did that one stick? It's like, you remember those dartboards that had the Velcro balls? And you would try to throw them from across the room, and they bloop.
Right. What's the cat hair got on them?
Yeah.
Oh man, these people must face. Then not only do the files need to be released, obviously, and the victims, and there's other ways to do this. That's only one step. We have those witnesses, those who are still alive and haven't either been murdered or committed suicide. Have them come in and give congressional testimony.
That's the only way I'm going to believe.
Under oath,
anything.
To where that's still a federal crime to lie, like Kash Patel did when he said there were no other traffickers. Right? Those are federal felonies to lie to Congress. Right?
And that's really the only way to believe any of this file, because right now it's like you throw out a picture of Bill Clinton with Ghislaine Maxwell.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. It could. And he needs to be investigated because we have this picture, and he's been calling for
the release. He's
like, hey, fuck you, release everything. Don't release a picture of me.
Even
with
this
them.
DOJ said that he never flew on the plane.
Right.
Yeah. But just like with Donald Trump, it's like both those guys have access to their own fucking planes.
Yes.
It's like you don't have to fly on the Lolita Express or whatever to have gone to this trafficking place. And or it was happening in New York. It was happening in Florida. You don't have to be offshore for these crimes to have happened.
Yes.
Right?
Could have been taking place at his penthouse in New York.
It did, in fact.
Yes. So that's where most of those pictures of the Prince
and all that, all the hard drives and shit got snatched and disappeared. But that's why there's, of course, but without winning back the House of Representatives by good people, I don't give a fuck what party they're from at this point, but people who are honestly looking for the betterment of the United States of America, we will never be better. This is going to be an open, oozing wound until we deal with it, dude. We don't have the health to have this kind of infectious wound. Right? So we need to at least get some Neosporin on this motherfucker, or we're never going to be a better place. Right? It's really bad. We have to come to terms with this, because we can't come to terms with like predation of children. Right? That's something the vast 99.8% of us can get behind. Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's something the Catholic Church has been behind for centuries.
Man.
Right?
But only a few, but the cover up again. I don't think all priests are rapists. No. But I think the structure allows for the cover up so that the structure is maintained.
Yeah.
Right?
Because God forbid, you associate that to the Catholic Church and a fundamental of their, criteria in the books in the back rooms or whatever. We must do this, right? This is a thing that we get to do. Is that a thing? No, it's not a thing.
No, it's not a thing. It's an aberration.
Right.
It is.
Is it from the very top?
It was allowed from the very top.
It was allowed, so if they're covering
no, because man, if there was a diocese giving away money.
Yeah.
Oh no, the top would have heard about it and put a fucking stamp to it.
Correct.
Right. Or doing some witchcrafty shit, having the Church of Satan in, etc. Like all no, that would have gotten stopped.
Sure.
Right. So, but this kind of thing just has so much, like, because we hate it so much.
Yeah.
Because our entire species existence is in these children.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? So there's something deep in us that don't want to see them like destroyed.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. We got to have some bit of justice, man.
Something.
But it was like Larry Summers is in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all these pieces of shit who've just been like in the upper echelons making policy for the rest of us. And they're all really bad people. Like really bad.
Fuck yeah.
Like really bad. Man. And so why would we trust them? If they don't have the judgment to not attempt to destroy children, why would we trust them on anything?
Anything. Yeah, no, these people need to go down.
They gotta go.
They gotta
go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking of gotta go, if you have enough money, you too can get a presidential pardon.
Oh, hey.
All it takes is just a little bit of buy-off.
Will he take a check?
Yeah.
I bet he
Doesn't
would.
he become the most, hasn't he been the most pardoning president?
Oh, yeah. Well,
in-
but the 1600 of the January 6th.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
Because of that.
Fuck. Are you kidding me?
But
just a
this is
blanket.
the biggest story. And like that was bad enough. Those were people who tried to murder police, etc. And
Those are people who murdered police.
yeah. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
You're correct.
And,
You're correct.
And hurt
Yeah,
them.
etc. And just didn't believe in the constitutional republic,
Right.
And got talked into all this stuff, and are just radicals, dingbat radicals.
They at least
but that
need to-
aside, I mean, one of the biggest drug dealers of all time, 400 tons of cocaine.
Yes.
Pardon.
Yeah. He was in jail for how long?
Not long enough. I mean,
As we're blowing up supposed drug boats
Yeah.
coming out of
yeah.
Venezuela.
It would not
Their
can
neighbors.
carry 400 tons.
Not-
Yeah, well, but that's the thing, and I can't think of a larger, because that's taking the rule of law and justice, as imperfect as it is, and just saying nope, it doesn't apply to me.
Yeah.
I can take these people's money and just set them free.
Well, then think about what they're doing with, or Trump's doing with that pardoning. He's basically setting a precedent that if you do what he says, right? Because he basically told the public that was at that rally,
Yeah, you're my foot soldiers now.
go do this.
Yeah.
Right. Future people are going to go, I'll get pardoned. Let me go create this anarchy.
Oh, yeah. No, and it has happened. Those guys have relapsed or whatever you want to call it, reoffended.
Oh, and gone back to jail and then got pardoned again.
Yeah, or at least thought, I thought I was going to get pardoned again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, and which they still could easily. I don't know. And I think this administration, if nothing else, is showing us that we need what we need to do to rein in power. Right, because it's obviously this is not what the framers were hoping for.
It
right?
is a great example of something we can point to and have all the examples of the criminality, the deception, the lying, the power structure that got put into place with the installation of Trump and then his building of that cabinet that was preordained or predetermined.
Kind of Heritage guys, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Heritage Project.
Right. And they're all obviously monkeys. They're all just the circus monkeys that are just doing the bidding of, and whether,
800 people.
whether they're compromised and have been a part of a pedophilia ring or they've done something bad that they need to be pardoned from. We've talked about this already before. It's super important to look at that as a historical reference as to how things can get out of hand. And it's been done before in other countries. This is like a playbook, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a total playbook.
100%.
So, fuck. Help me.
And I'm because, and we talked about the Telecommunications Act during the Clinton administration. That's kind of what has set the roadmap for this, right?
Correct.
Because then the billionaires, the moneyed interests, could just get the framework the way they want it.
That's correct.
Right.
Otherwise,
that
then we
allows
would
them-
have a lot more control over the bandwidth that was there.
We would have
And
had
that-
Bernie Sanders as a presidential candidate.
Probably.
End of story. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, because that
For better or
spectrum,
for worse.
that spectrum that was originally used when the internet came out was only a little small fraction of it. And then once they got into the color spectrum through fiber optics and the ability to put more information, that whole spectrum allowed for this massive amount of real estate on the internet, right? To give them even more power. And it was just given away freely.
Yeah.
Here's
And you weren't able to own a newspaper, radio, television in the same market.
That's right.
Right? But they went, meh.
Yeah.
And not only in a market, but now that it's, internet, et cetera, it's international, it's instantaneous and all that.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Now it really is like literally 6 companies.
Yeah. Oh, it's been that way for decades.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
not
a,
okay.
That's a monopoly.
Yeah.
There needs to be more
And it's
monopolistic
just-
rules.
Yeah. It's terribly unhealthy. It really is.
Oh boy. What would Rockford do? Boys, 2025 must-year toy must-have of the year.
Oh.
The Labubu.
Oh.
Do you know the Labubus?
What are you saying to me?
Labubu.
Do I have to look this up?
It's just a little doll. It's a soft doll with a hard face. It's got a little doll face, but it's like a little troll or a little creature
Yeah, I
thing.
guess every generation's got one.
Yeah, and then
Got
just
it.
kids went
Kid.
crazy for it this year. South Park did an episode about it. It was kind of a funny episode where Butters was some chick pretended to like Butters, but only if he brings her the specific Labubu. And Labubus, they come in a blind box, so you pay a certain amount of money, and you don't know what you're going to get. So you could get the
Hold on a
same
second.
thing.
Hold on.
So
Hold on.
a Labubu.
He's obviously a grandparent now.
Hey, man, I know this. I know a Labubu. My daughter has one because she was gifted. Like somebody had one of her friends had 2 or 3 of the same one, and like, hey, do you want a Labubu? So she got a Labubu, and she put it on her backpack for I don't know a month, and then it was gone.
But so there's like limited edition.
I think
versions,
so.
but
There's
you
like
just
a
don't know
rare
which one you're gonna
version,
get.
and you don't know what you're going to get.
Interesting.
So
That's
poor
marketing.
Butters is like got invited to this birthday party for this girl, but then he's got to find this specific Labubu, and they cost like anywhere from $40 to $80 because
Whoa.
they get rare.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
I just need this
Poor Butters.
Labubu.
You know,
This
what,
one
you know
Labubu.
what we need to do? You know that pickle you've got in front of you?
Yes.
Show us the pickle. What does that do?
It tells us the future. It's kind of like a magic 8-ball, but it's a pickle.
Yeah.
Should we adopt that and then be able to program that with other things?
Ooh.
And one of the voices on there needs to be the Labubu.
Labubu. Well, you got the buttons on the P8. We can program those buttons too. So.
Do it.
So we got to ask something about Labubus. What should we ask the pickle?
Will the future with 2026 hold grand things for all real human beings?
Ooh.
As your best friend, I think you should consider other ideas.
I didn't know the pickle was your
Thank you,
best friend.
Pickle.
Pickle has spoken. Jesus.
Boys, the Merriam-Webster comes out with the word of the year. And this word, 2025, word of the year is slop.
Why so?
And it refers to AI junk. So all those creepy, weird AI videos that you've seen are the ones that have extra
six-fingered
fingers and just the weird eyes on
Spelled
stuff. It's just
wrong.
AI slop.
Yeah.
It's just the sloppy slop. Other top words for this year are gerrymander,
Oh, yeah.
6'7",
Yes.
and we still need to have our slang episode.
Oh, yeah. We need
Yeah,
some you.
Touch grass, conclave. I think that came about because of the Pope.
What's touch grass?
Touch grass.
I don't know. Do you think that's grounding?
Does that mean he's getting knocked out?
No, it means to go out and to turn your phone off and go touch grass.
Get grounded.
Really?
Get
Yeah.
grounded.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. It's
So
like,
not even in a facetious way, but that's nice.
Forget the AI slop.
Yeah.
Go
and
touch
go
grass.
touch grass.
I like it. Okay.
6'7".
Sorry. Yeah.
You're so
In your conclave.
Fuck, I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah.
What was the one after touch grass?
Conclave.
Conclave, okay.
And avoid your tariffs. Tariffs was another big word.
Well, because it's a big deal. But
Yeah.
I mean,
6'7".
6'7". I don't know what the hand thing means.
I don't either. Unless it's
The
kind of
kids
like one
do,
of
so.
yeah.
One or the
6'7"
other.
or another. I don't know. Neve said fire yesterday, and I said, I know what that means.
How old is she?
She's just turned 18.
Nice.
So she's an adult, but still a young. My hair's all older.
Fire.
And we used to measure the safety of the food in the fridge by how old she was. But now she's way, because like I catch it when she was 3. You're like, is this older than Gabriella? We shouldn't eat this. But now she's like 18. I'm like, no. No longer a measurement we can go by.
Nothing's good anymore.
That's a great measurement. I can get on board with that.
Oh, man. And then last thing, good news for 2025, boys. Finishing off the year, Connie Francis had one of the top global hits of the year.
What?
19.
Go ahead.
I didn't know she was still alive.
She's not. She did find out about this, but she passed away in July. So it was starting to surge before she died. So she knew that her song was surging, which is fun.
That's great.
Fact to hear about that.
Yeah.
1962's Pretty Little Baby. It was kind of a throwaway song. It was a B-side to something she put out. She didn't even remember that she had that she had recorded it. But there was a bunch of short form videos on the TikToks that people use that song in their video, and then people started to stream the song and figure out what it is. So,
Jeez.
yeah, one of the top global songs was a 1962 B-side throwaway song
For
from
2025.
Connie Francis.
Jeez, that's a kick in the
How
pants.
does that go?
I have no idea. I did
I don't
listen
know
to
that
it
one. Yeah.
Okay.
when I read, because they had a little clip of it.
Okay.
But Pretty Little Baby, it's not a great song,
Okay.
but it's a fun little catchy kind of bubblegum.
Yeah, she had a good career.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys, switching to 2026, just some quick predictions. Astrologers say there are 4 extra lucky zodiac signs coming for 2026. And this has to do with the planets dipping in and dipping out different times of the year. So Aries, if anybody knows an Aries or is an Aries,
Jupiter,
surge of self-expression and romance.
yeah.
Nice.
What?
Cancer is going to get greater optimism and faith.
Go Janelle.
Leos, both of my girls at home are Leos. They're going to be living life to the fullest.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Good job, ladies.
And Sagittarius, they're going to get personal and spiritual growth.
Jeez.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm a Libra.
I'm a Taurus. I'm just
Taurus?
going to hopefully not shit my pants. Take that as a win.
2026.
I don't think that has anything to do with astrology.
Well, I don't know.
2026. Don't shit your pants.
Yeah.
What about you, Jeff?
Oh, I'm a Virgo.
Virgo.
Right?
Yeah. I'm very, very attractive.
Yes.
And I
That's
have.
true.
I'm very charismatic,
Yes, very true as well.
and I'm very organized.
Not as much as I
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's
pal.
not bad. Not bad. Thanks, gentlemen. Appreciate that.
Boys, Pantone has come up with their
Yeah, have you seen
color
this?
of 2026.
Oh, man, it's comical. It's comical.
The color of the year is Cloud Dancer. It's basically white.
Yeah, it's not even barely off-white.
It's not even barely off-white. It's
That's the
basically-
color of the year.
Of the year.
2026 is color of the year.
From a company, and what's their sole purpose as a company? Is to invent colors. That's
what they came up with?
Yes.
Doesn't it sound nice?
It does.
It sounds nice.
Yeah.
But disappointing
But,
when you see it.
Yeah.
But it's white.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basic
Corny. So funny.
Nostradamus made some predictions for 2026. I didn't really understand when I was reading it. Hopefully I translated it well. Mars, Venus, and Saturn will all occupy critical positions, a cosmic triangle symbolizing conflict, disconnection, and rebuilding. So he's
Sounds about
basically saying that 3 fires from the east and the west losing its light in silence. So 3 Asian countries.
Well, Russia's in the east.
Yeah, that's true. And that the West is going to lose their light, maybe lose their influence, which I kind of feel like is happening.
Yeah,
Well,
or
isn't
just our democracies.
So aren't we pulling out of like Eastern Europe and
purposefully. And just talking shit about democracies because they don't allow Nazism.
Yeah.
So weird. Yeah, well, see, and I never have. I mean, you know, because I'm me, I've had plenty of like bits of the Nostradamus quatrains or whatever throughout my life, but I never dug into them, right? But it seems fascinating.
You
and,
mean you've heard about them?
Oh, yeah, and just had other people's interpretations of them presented to me,
Right.
but I've never spent any time looking at it
Study.
myself. Yeah. But it's a trip.
Who is this fucker, right?
Yeah.
Nostradamus. I mean, how did he do that?
I don't know. It
Yeah.
just, I mean, but, you know, what, 300 years ago, 400
I'd
years
say at
ago?
least,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just put any kind of nonsense down on it.
Yeah. Hitler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then it's kind of like the
But I don't read Latin.
Simpsons thing, right? Where they say, "Oh, the Simpsons predicted that," or was it that they decided to go ahead and do that thing
Right.
after they saw the Simpsons?
Yeah, with Donald Trump coming down the escalator and shit. It's like, oh, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which came first?
yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. But humans are trippy, and time isn't what we think it is.
No, it's all right
Right.
now.
So could Nostradamus have gotten some weird in and out of our line of time, which isn't illusion.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an
You know what I
illusion,
mean?
right. Yeah, because everything is supposedly happening right
Everything
now.
that is going to happen has happened.
And everything that could
Yeah.
happen is happening right now. And every
Or at least in some other manifestation, yes. But in our manifestation of how shit is playing out and will ever have played out, has, according to the physicists, right?
You
That's
mean
a
in this
fucking done
timeline,
deal.
it's a done
Yeah.
deal? I don't agree with that. I think the only reason I don't agree with that is
Dr.
that I think that
Professor
there are
Green.
decisions. I don't like that guy only because I don't trust him.
He could, I know.
Because he's so smart.
And I don't really like that because where he just throws cause at that there is no free will. It's all cause.
And that's limiting. And I don't
do.
like
And
the limiting
no, I don't
idea.
like that. Why would I like that?
I don't like it. That's why I don't trust him. I'm like, I got to go against that.
And that's not off topic, but that's not backed up by data per se.
Who? What?
Peter Green stuff about the lack
Correct.
of free will.
It's a perception.
Yes,
It's his
and it's how
interpretation.
yes. So, and I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying it's not like, well, 2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
So there's no, that's not quite that.
But I've also seen him talk about the idea that the reality is basically all happening at the same time, and it's all a slice out of the same piece of bread. Everything is contained in the whole, like the holographic universe, right?
It's the loaf.
It's the loaf. And when you take a slice of that, you can step into the next timeline. In my belief, that next timeline of a decision for me to do that, right, versus not doing that, is a conscious choice of mine, right?
Yeah.
And every opportunity that's ever happened to do anything in my world is possible to me,
I know.
depending on my choice. And because the electron thing, and I love talking to you about this, the electron, that whole one electron thing, where it's all zipping
And
around
I
the
love that.
entire
Yeah.
universe, it's so fast we can't even see
Yeah.
it. There's nothing to lead me to believe that when I make a choice to go this way or I make a choice to go that way, that doesn't step me into a new timeline that includes you and all of this stuff. It just lets me go down the other possibility of what we could do. So that's why choice and free will, I believe I have, because I could be a complete axe murderer if I wanted to, right? I'm not.
But is that something that's predetermined since the bag?
I think that's
know what I mean?
convenient for
I
people
know.
to say
I tend
that
to agree,
shit.
but I haven't spent 50,000 hours pondering that fucking subject.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I love it. I love it so much.
I know. I love talking to you about that stuff. Yeah, it's fun. All right, go talk.
Jeff, if you decide to have another baby this year, experts are picking what they believe are going to be the 2026 top baby names.
Well, Janelle and I have been talking about
Have you
some
really?
things. Just, I mean, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
No, I mean, you're trying.
I'm giving it like that shot. I haven't told her that I'm snipped, but if I tell her that I'm snipped, Janelle, if you see this, I'm snipped. Okay. And by the way, the Dr. Snip, a friend of the show, up in Greenwood, he's had over 3,000 vasectomies done. He's great. He just really.
God, does he have a punch card?
He doesn't have a punch card, but he does give you a little what are those little knives?
Oh, a scalpel or something?
No, with all the knives in it.
Oh, like a Swiss Army knife.
Oh,
That says Dr. Snip on it.
Nice.
That's nice.
And
'cause
he
it comes
cradles
with
your
the little-
balls nicely.
No, what a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got mine, I go, and we're in the process.
Yeah.
I'm all, so where did you get your medical license? He goes, medical license.
Yeah. I took it one step further, Mike, and I said, right in the middle of it when he had my VAS in there, right?
Yeah.
Right there. I said, I looked down and Melinda's standing right with us. And I looked at him, I go, hey, docs, anybody ever gotten a boner while doing this? And he's like, stops right in the middle of it. And he looks up at me, he goes, no. Snip.
Nice.
I was trying my hardest, but he just wasn't the right guy.
Mike got his at the same place where they use an ice cube and a potato with a needle.
Yeah. Ear piercing, T-shirt printing, and vasectomy.
And you get to go home with your own potato.
What do you think about that, Pickle?
The fermented wisdom suggests a favorable outlook.
Oh.
Well, it was favorable
Very
outcomes.
good. Very good.
Oh my gosh. So the top baby names of 2026, hypothetically, Jeff, for girl, Sienna, Romy, Colette, which I kind of like, Oak Lynn. So oak like the wood with Lynn at the back. Fia, which is like Sophia, but just take the so out.
Interesting.
Just Una and Rummy.
Are those short for unicorn and
I don't know.
gin?
Possibly. For boys, hypothetically, Jeff, Cosmo, Callum,
I'm in.
Benson, which
Wow.
always makes me think of
Yes,
the
show,
TV
right?
show.
Oh, yeah, Benson.
Who's the guy? Goulet, right?
Robert Goulet?
Was it Robert Goulet?
No, it was, very well respected actor.
Yeah.
Who ended up in Benson.
Yeah. Macklin, Arthur,
Like it.
and Coulter.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cosmo, maybe that'd be kind
Cosmo's
of
cool.
I was thinking Kramer,
Nickname.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, that's a
yeah.
reference, but I've loved Cosmo.
Yeah, Cosmo's great.
Cosmo's a great name.
Yeah.
There was another name, and I wasn't sure if they were specifying male or female, but these days it doesn't matter. Evren. Evren.
Oh, like Raven and
Kinda.
Everest.
Elvin, but Evren. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are they just throwing letters
I don't know.
together?
I don't know if there's
See
like
what
a
comes out the other
trend
side?
that they're following. that
I think
maybe-
it's that company that makes paint color names.
Yeah.
That's where they're getting it from.
Cloud Dancer.
Yeah.
I named my son Flat White. What?
Right on.
Dinner plate white.
And he hated me.
Yeah. Grew up to be the axe murderer in one reality.
Yes.
And then finally, boys, 2026 list of Baba Vanga, younger sister of the Baba Yaga.
Oh, yeah. Too.
She came up with her predictions for 2026. She's a soothsayer soothsayer over in like Poland or Estonia
a
or
what?
somewhere.
A soothsayer?
Soothsayer.
What's that? What's that?
Fortune teller.
Oh, a
And I don't
soothsayer.
know if she
Oh,
rolls
that's
the
right.
bones or if she's got
tea
runes
leaves
or
or-
tea leaves or
Yeah.
She seems like a tarot reader.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She says that there's going to be widespread natural disasters that affect large regions.
Well.
which is kind of already happening. Increasing tensions between major world powers. I don't.
Did she watch the
She
news
did.
and just she's reporting the
Grab
news?
the headlines.
Yeah.
She's been watching us and just.
Yeah. She's like, fuck these guys.
There's going to be a quantum leap in artificial intelligence.
Hey, I wonder what that means.
Robots.
She's
Lots of
gonna.
'em.
She's making. There's claims of contact, or she's. I don't know. She's making the claim contact with extraterrestrial life.
That's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a potential.
I mean, that's the biggest game changer possible.
that
people.
would be.
It
And
really
did
is.
anybody see? Because it's past the 19th. Did anybody follow that?
I did.
Totally forgot.
The A113C,
Is there
anything
whatever
happening
that
with that?
was. The
Oh,
comet.
yeah,
comet.
yeah. Yeah.
Lock the doors. We're not stopping at this
Yeah.
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, this is
Did it
nuts.
just continue on?
It just continued on. There's no additional information that they've really. There's nothing else
They're
to.
lying to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else they gonna say?
Yeah. It's got a.
But still, it's fascinating. It did have some strange behaviors. And just the fact that that has traveled so far for so much time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, if we would have known it was coming, maybe we could have thrown something at it to get more information
Like we did
from it.
previously, where we landed that
We've landed on asteroids and
asteroids
shit, man.
moving.
Bananas and comets.
What?
It's bananas.
Yeah.
That's why we need algebra.
That's math.
Actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing did behave strangely a few times.
Right.
It did. So there's, I mean, that's neat.
That's too bad Bruce Willis isn't feeling up to it. We could have sent him and Steve Buscemi and
Buscemi,
the
absolutely.
gang
Yeah.
land on that.
Oh, what's
just
the
drill
guy-
down 600 feet.
Wasn't what's his name? Man, we're gonna die, man.
Oh, yeah, Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman? No, not Pullman.
No,
Yeah, Chet.
Chet.
Yeah.
Paxton.
Bill Paxton. Bill
Paxton.
Paxton.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless.
Was he in that too?
No, I don't think he was in that.
No. Okay.
Ben Affleck was. Liv Tyler, friend of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a rise of powerful political leadership. Yeah, I don't think she dug deep into the
No,
details for this stuff.
we need to get rid of powerful political leadership and just turn them into boring fucking bureaucrats.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Make politics boring again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make it the world stage.
No, they don't need to be celebrities, dude.
No. And a turning point in climate-related destruction.
Bummer.
I don't know what that means. Could be a turning point for the good.
Yeah. Sure could.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's that whole idea of that everything getting rebuilt. Like you take the fires in Hawaii, you take the fires in LA, and there's theories out there that they're making way for City 2.0 or these smart cities and that sort of thing.
Yeah, building with non-combustible materials, stuff like that. Rethinking the way vegetation is there.
And where, how water is moved away, et cetera. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to have smarter and better investments in public areas. You know what I mean? And just different codes for private structures, right? But I don't know. The only place I see anybody doing that shit is China and Saudi Arabia, dude, making those 2.0 cities.
Yeah.
United States ain't interested in that, dude.
You mean the
No.
the line,
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, and
Yeah. And I mean, China's doing all sorts of crazy shit.
oh, they just can finish that giant construction project where that's the longest bridge in the world or the tallest bridge in the world. Massive undertaking, giant distance in this suspension bridge all the way across, kind of like Galloping Gertie down in Tacoma, that style of bridge, but like Astoria,
Span.
the bridge at Astoria size distance,
Mexico.
which is like 4 miles.
Mind
I don't like
blowing,
that
dude.
bridge either.
No, it's
Because you go up
oh, you go so far up.
and then you come
Oh yeah,
I don't like it.
Gnarly.
it's a hardcore bridge.
Yeah.
The Goonies ain't afraid.
No,
It's worth it.
They made it from Washington over there. Yeah.
Oh, boys. Thank you, Baba Vanga. Maybe. We're going to come back and do our 2026 predictions in our bonus round. You folks can find that at r-townpodcast.com. Go there right now. Join the members only section for $3 a month.
I mean, come on.
Less than a Starbucks cup of coffee, or $30 a year, I think it is. Or go to Patreon. Find us there. And on Patreon, I've got it set where you can just purchase one at a time if you want to. You can just spend $3 and get just that particular video that you can watch us. So if you want to just try it out and buy a couple videos, it'd be cheaper just to go to the website and pay the $3 for the month. But hey, each their own.
Yes,
2026, freedom of expression. So go do that now. So our 2026 predictions coming at you. Ending this here program. Thank you guys so much for being here for this entire year, 2025. It's been great having you. It hasn't been such a great year, just newsworthy, but we're glad to have spent it with you, and glad you've been here.
Our viewership has increased by almost 40%.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
Thank
been
you
awesome.
very much.
Yeah. So ending on something positive. That's what I was doing. Alfred Lord Tennyson, friend of the show, if he wasn't dead, ring out the old, ring in the new, ring happy bells across the snow. The year is going, let him go. Ring out the false, ring in the true.
I love it.
Lord Tennyson.
I love
Was
that.
Lord like his name, or was that a position in
I
society?
think it was probably a position in society.
Yeah.
but-
Then,
Was it Earl?
Yeah, then why wouldn't it be Lord Alfred Tennyson?
You guys are asking too many questions.
Charles, we demand answers.
Well,
I'll have it for you next
was
week.
he related to the Earl of Sandwich?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Those two people colluded.
I mean,
or
there's so
something.
much that I owe to the Earl of Sandwich.
If you could have a sandwich right now,
I'm
We
thinking
can.
about that tuna melt.
tuna melt.
That was good.
I'm going pastrami,
Ooh.
Swiss. Yeah.
I was telling Mike earlier that I found some muffalata olive salad.
Watch your mouth.
So I'm going to go home and make a muffalata.
Yum.
Yes.
I bet you are.
I
You
am.
putting cheese on there, man?
Yeah. It's either provolone, mozzarella, or both.
All right.
Cold cuts, the salad,
Yeah.
little olive oil.
Pepperoncinis?
No, it's like an olive salad. So it's green olives.
like a tapenade.
Muffaletta.
You like a tapenade.
Got it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Oh, I bet it's delicious.
I'm going to get into it. All right.
Rub it around.
Thank you, folks. Have a good New Year's. Be safe.
Yes,
And we'll see you next year.
Whoa.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it.
And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links.
For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.